You're in the dog house.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience. Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. What up to the Q's?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit. The Two Live Stews Experience, shouty. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
Good morning, world. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews. And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Welcome to this wonderful Thursday morning edition of the Two Live Stews Experience. I'm your boy, Ryan Stewart. He's Doug Stewart. Good morning, Mocha Bella, KK Ash. Good morning, Griff. Honorable mention goes to none other than Rel Scott. Good morning, y'all. And good morning, Dougie Stew. What's good, sir?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Absolutely outstanding, man. I mean, I'm stewtastic. I'm stewtastic, man.
Yeah. Beautiful morning here in ATL.
Beautiful morning. The great Naughty Dread producing the show, so at least the first couple segments should be awesome. I mean, they'll probably be great. The great Naughty Dread producing the show this morning for the first couple segments. Happy to have you, Naughty. What?
Yeah, they're going to be great, but they always great.
Wait. Holy smokes. Bitches everywhere. God dang. All right. Anyway, man, real quick, man, a whole lot of stuff to get into. A whole lot of stuff to get into, man.
She's right there. I need you just to joke. Well, tell everybody that you're joking.
Well, I keep forgetting that.
Huh?
Oh, damn.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Tree's actually getting ready to hit the road, headed to, I think, Indonesia or Botswana or someplace like that.
Yes.
And she's going for a little vacay.
Going someplace where they be kidnapping Americans, so we'll see how it goes.
Hey, man, I guess you seen this story? What's going on in D.C., man? Mid-air collision?
It's terrible, man.
Mid-air collision now.
You know, man, real quick. I'm just so tired of being sad for reasons that have nothing to do with me, man. I'm so tired of being concerned about stuff that has absolutely, I mean, these things that's just happening these days is mind-blowing, man.
Yeah. This is the first major thing happening in that's gone wrong in 2025. And it seems like you start a countdown. There's going to be so many things happen bad in 2025. But what I was going to say is a mid-air collision in D.C., if you haven't been watching the news, a commercial flight hits a military helicopter.
Black Hawk
helicopter, and they're saying 60 people were on board, and they're still doing a search right now. This happened late last night. The news broke. So prayers for, survivors. Prayers for survivors, and they're still doing the search right now. They got it's on the Potomac River. The wreck happened over the Potomac River, and it's just real sad, man. Just real sad.
Awesome prayers out for the families and everyone involved. It's tough, man. The fact that it was a Black Hawk reminds me, I got done watching the Paramount series Lioness, man. Have you seen it?
No.
You got to do it, man. I mean, it's only 2 seasons, 8 shows per season. I did it in about 4 days.
What's it about?
It's a military unit, an underground military unit that we don't know about. People that do black ops, people that run missions for the U.S. government.
Like the A-Team?
Yes, like the A-Team.
Well, technically the A-Team wasn't working for the government.
Well,
the A-Team.
Right. Okay. The A-Team wasn't working for the government, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. It's the same kind of thing, man. Trust me. Mm-hmm. You will love it.
Right.
You love it.
I think the A-Team were kind of like hired bounty hunters and killers. Even though they didn't kill anybody, they never killed anybody on the A-Team. All of the bullets that were flying, Mr. T, Hannibal, all of them bullets and everything every week, they never kill one person.
Well, on the Lioness, there's a couple of people in her crew that had more than 1,000 kills. They are a kill
1,000
unit.
kills.
They are a kill unit. They when they get called in, they're going in to annihilate people. They're going in to get targets.
But it was real.
Oh, it's real. Oh, it's real.
I mean, the storyline was real.
Trust me, man.
Okay. That's the thing. That's if you remember and you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience, we got a lot of good stuff lined up for y'all today. We got Arlie World, Entertainment Talk, Nadi's Funky 4. We got the top 5 results. We got a lot of stuff coming up in today's show. If you remember the conversation we had about the TV show 24.
Yes.
I didn't like 24 because remember each episode was an hour in the day.
Right.
Was an hour in the day. No, it wasn't 24 hours. It was 1 hour in a 24-hour span. And in that 1 hour, you had 50 car crashes, 3,000 people get killed. I'm exaggerating a little bit.
No, Doug, it wasn't 1 hour.
That's why
the show was. No, that's why the show was called 24. Every episode was 1 day.
Right.
Was 24 hours.
Right. 24 hours. Right.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I explained that wrong. Right.
Okay. We're good.
Each episode was 1 day. And in 1 day, you had 50 car crashes, 30 people get killed.
In 1 day, you got people taking 2 or 3 trips back and forth to Afghanistan.
That's why I didn't buy into 24.
Zoe Saldana does an outstanding job in Lioness.
I like her.
Oh, and there's several shots of her with no clothes on. She's a very sexy little thing.
Wait. Butt naked?
Bucket. I mean, you don't see no bush, but bucket.
Did you use the term bush?
All terms that's
the bush. That
podcast,
term bush is 1980s.
Podcast friendly terms.
Right.
Oh, yeah. But no, there's nudity in it. It is really good television, sir. Trust me.
And what channel is it on?
Paramount. Streaming service, Paramount.
Okay.
And that lies the problem. If that's not one of the 15 bundles that you've got right now, you won't have access to it. But it's a really good show.
Yeah, I got Paramount.
And I got the rundown right here, man. I see all the stuff we're talking about today.
I got one thing I have to ask you too before we get to everything else.
For the people that's watching, I got something I got to ask you. For the people that's watching, there is a plan. Every show we have a plan, okay?
Right.
But before we get into the plan,
let
me ask you something, man.
Okay.
Are the Lakers speaking serious about winning or being a championship team, man? Or are they just doing this thing for issues and giggles? Well, Bronny James played 15 minutes Tuesday night. And Maxey just literally tore his behind up. Maxey was like, I don't believe y'all got this kid on me. And literally tore Tyrese Maxey tore Bronny James up.
Well, let me say this.
What are y'all doing in LA, man? What are y'all doing in LA?
Well, let me say this. The team has been playing good over the last couple of weeks.
Sir, y'all were on a 6-game road trip. Y'all were on back-to-backs. Anthony Davis got hurt. Yes, Bronny was just flown in that morning to be a part of these real games. Anthony Davis goes out. I guess Bronny gets those minutes, and he does absolutely nothing with them.
Yeah.
Bronny's played 38 minutes this season, man, and he hasn't scored 1 basket in a real live game, man.
Yeah, but the team has won 6 out of 7 games. The whole Bronny thing is really what's the most politically correct way I can say this? Because if I say anything wrong about LeBron, then I'm a bad guy.
They've won 6 out of 4 games. They've won 6 out of 4 games.
6 out of 4.
They're 6-4 out of the last 10 games. My bad. 6-4 out of the last 10 games.
The whole Bronny thing is just unfortunate. We talked about this at depth when the whole thing happened. That really, I feel like LeBron is really putting his kid in a bad position. He's really not helping him. He's thinking he's helping him, but he's really not helping him.
You think he's doing him a solid? He's not doing nothing to assist his NBA career.
Nah, he's not doing anything at all, man. All he's doing is making teammates and other players in the league mad at LeBron or at Bronny. That's all he's doing.
And it's bad, man. LeBron fed him 2 times from behind the arc, 2 beautiful passes that was right in his shooting motion. Sorry about that, man. I had to kiss my wife goodbye. Yeah, have a good day, babe. In the G League, he's averaging 23, 6, and 5. That's good numbers. But most of the G Leaguers never make it to the NBA, man.
I think most is an understatement. I mean, we can easily find that out. Nadi can find that out. What's the percentage of players in the G League that make it to the NBA, to get called up to the NBA? And I'm going to guess the number is 5% or less.
So
that's less than one person.
we may be a tad biased, but Quincy Olivari is no longer a Laker.
Yeah.
And he had productive, positive minutes whenever he was on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bigger player.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to be on the pine, or for him to be someplace where they're not playing basketball, and for Bronny to get those minutes on a team that's competitive, 5th in the West right now, trying to do something, still got a chance, it's kind of disheartening, man. That's all.
Yeah. One other basketball note: Brittany Griner signs with the Atlanta Dream. What are your thoughts?
I love it, man.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
You got a whole rundown of stories to talk about, and that went on the rundown, Doug.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Nadi wanted to talk about that.
My
something
bad.
else, Nadi.
My bad,
Find something else,
Nadi. My bad, Nadi. No. We'll save that for later.
No,
we'll save that for later.
Well, real
but
quick,
I do.
Okay, save it for later. But let me just say this.
I really was getting on. Doug stole my thunder, but I was getting on to say, according to recent data, around 50% of players on NBA rosters at the start of the 23-24 season had some G League experience. This is the highest percentage since the G League has been around. So it's about 50%.
50%
of NBA players now came from the G League. Well, I'll be damned.
Yes.
I'll be damned.
I need you to recheck that.
Yeah, I'll be damned, Nadi. Whoa, that's a big number.
I need you to recheck that, because that just don't sound right to me. Now, if you're a bench warmer, or you're a guy that got drafted late, a fringe player in the NBA, I think it would be better for you to get some experience and some playing time in the G League. So maybe that's what's going on. I would never guess that in a million years that half of the NBA plays in the G League.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
there's a lot of spots. What's the 13 men per roster, 11, 13 men per roster?
Mm-hmm.
30 teams. What for them? We gotta check that number.
One last thing I wanted to run by you, man. How's Miles's popcorn campaign going?
Oh, he's up $1,000, man. He's gonna crush those kids.
He's number one.
Man. He's number one. And it's the last 24 hours, and he's number one. They only do it for 4 days, and he's over $2,000 of popcorn, man. Thank y'all very much.
You do know, and I sent you some money last night because
I put it on some bags.
Two things about that. Number one, I couldn't find the particular popcorn that I want. I couldn't find a little button to purchase it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're watching a Two Live Studios experience, and everybody watching this show right now.
Which one is the one you like? Which flavor do you like?
I wanted the popcorn with the chocolate, like the covered chocolate on it.
That's good.
Right?
That's good.
And I wanted some of the poppycock with the caramel or whatever. But
there
wasn't an option to purchase those. So the next best thing would have been for me to get this 3-pack, which are 3 small bags of popcorn with the taxes. Would have come out to $38.
Yeah, man.
Now I know it's a fundraiser, but they say specifically half of the proceeds are going to the charity.
Correct.
So what's that? $16, $17, $18 or something like that would have gone in these marketers, whoever owns this good popcorn thingy, that would have gone in their pocket, and the other 18 or 19 bucks or whatever would have went into
the charity. Sir, it's one of the best hustles that hustles can have. Because
you remember
I buy 12 packs of popcorn for $4 and throw it in the microwave, and it's delicious.
the other part of me sending you the money directly is because I refuse to buy this popcorn, man.
Oh, okay.
I refuse to buy the popcorn.
It's a strong hustle, man.
It's insulting. It's insulting. And listen, what I feel like, I supported my nephew. I was going to buy the popcorn. I couldn't find the one I want, so I just sent you some money.
We appreciate that, man.
But I feel like me not buying the popcorn and having a conversation with Miles about the value of $1 is going to serve him better throughout his life than me just giving $38 for 3 bags of little popcorns that in a convenience store at the corner store would cost about $4.
Ralph Scott in Philadelphia. Peace, Scott. $40 for 3 bags of popcorn, son.
3 bags.
I'm in the wrong business.
Not big family size bags of Ruffles.
Regular size bags.
Regular size.
Right. Now listen, it's some of the best popcorn you can put your lips around, but you're paying the premium price for it. You're paying the premium price.
You know, that's another thing that came from COVID too, was the popcorn hustle. The popcorn hustle started around COVID, if my mind serves me correctly. And it's just like one year, I promise you, at least 10 people came to me about buying this damn popcorn.
Yeah. Oh no, we got a cupboard full of them. We've got a cupboard full of it. Because just like my friends and you bought for my kid, you're not going to deny a friend or a frat brother or a cousin's kid.
Right.
You're going to say, no, I'm not going to buy any of your kids' popcorn. You're not going to do that.
The whole popcorn hustle is pulling at your heartstrings.
It's brilliant. It's the same thing with them damn cookies the Girl Scouts be selling. It's the same thing. You're not going to tell a kid, no, I'm not buying your cookies. You're not going to do that.
Right. Matter of fact, I think the charity popcorn hustle is bigger, more advanced and bigger than the movie theater popcorn hustle.
No question.
And the movie theater popcorn hustle is a big, great, incredibly long-lasting hustle.
They pay pennies for the popcorn, man. They pay pennies, and we pay a premium. And it's just a little bag, man. Me and JP just get a little bag whenever we go, man. And the bag is like $10, $12.
We should do a poll. Which one do you hate more? The school fundraising popcorn hustle or the $16 a medium bag popcorn hustle from the movie theater? We should do a poll.
Hey man, they're talking about renaming a very, very important trophy. We'll talk to y'all about that up next in the Dog. That's with your boys, the Two Live Stews. And it blows my mind where the idea is coming from. It literally blows my mind.
And I want to get your thoughts on this betting in the Super Bowl as well, because I know you're a gambler. You're a wagerer.
Yes.
You're a wagerer.
What started off as a great year turned out to be quite disastrous, man.
Once again, for the 11th time.
We'll get them next year. We'll get them next year, man. It's okay.
For the 11th time, do you think they built those casinos in the desert from losing? Huh? Is that what you really think?
I just got to stick to my script, man. That's all.
Yeah, okay.
And there's a betting show coming up on Stuart Media and Entertainment. Y'all keep it locked. There is a betting show coming up on Stuart Media and Entertainment. Y'all keep it locked, man. We'll reach chat. We'll get into this trophy that will be renamed or allegedly was brought up to be renamed. And we'll keep hitting these sports. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, and the Two Live Stews Experience, Doug and Ryan Stewart.
Do you need life insurance? I sell life insurance. That's my real job if y'all didn't know it. I work for Mass Mutual, one of the biggest insurance companies in the world, okay? And I specialize in clients that need life insurance but are hard to qualify, okay? So if you need a term policy, you need a whole life policy, or even a universal life policy, which is very interesting because it falls right in the middle, hit your boy up. My number is 678, direct line, 678-216-4452. Once again, 678-216-4452. If you are responsible for an elderly person, for their final arrangements, and you don't have a policy, but you know it's going to fall on you, don't procrastinate. Hit me up, okay? I got you, all right? I got you. 678-216-4452. Holla at me.
You're in the dog pound. Dogs and poodles, it's the Two Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you an idiot.
Dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 live stews, youtube.com. 2 live stews, youtube.com.
Good morning, y'all. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. We are the makeup of those Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stew experience. Good morning, Mocha Bella. Good morning. Good morning. We appreciate you.
Hey, listen, this is the last Friday episode or Thursday episode of the month of January.
Yes.
And we're asking for some help. The super chat.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
If you donate, all you got to do is look to the bottom of the chat, to the bottom right. You should see a little dollar sign. If you're watching the replay, it's a little hard. Click on that and donate to the show. We really would appreciate it. We work very hard around here to bring you this great product and this fun and all of this stuff that we do around here. At the end of today's show, go ahead.
Super chat goes straight to the top, too. Super chat goes straight to the top.
Super chat goes straight to the top at the end of today's show. We'll read all of the super chat donations that come in. We thank you so much, man. We got a lot of stuff that we have to account for to put on this quality show. And so super chat is well appreciated. We thank you. Thank you very much. We'll get to all of it on today's show at the end of today's show.
Ask and ye shall receive. Rel Scott. What do you think is happening with your boy Bill Belichick these days, man? Is Bill Belichick flipping the script because he's got a different position now? Is Bill Belichick being more lovable and being more kind-hearted because he's now in the college game and has to spend time recruiting people's kids? What do you think is going on with Bill Belichick?
It does seem like that his persona has kind of changed a little bit in these interviews that I've seen. You're right.
His stance is softening, if that makes any sense.
Seems like it. Seems like he was just very political when he was in the NFL. I think Bill Belichick was kind of like a conspiracy theorist. He was one of those people that felt like that they were trying to get him. And so he didn't give you, when I say you, I'm talking about the press. He didn't give the press a lot of stuff to go on.
Right. Yeah. He's recommending that they change the name of the Vince Lombardi Trophy to the Tom Brady Trophy.
How dare he? How dare he?
I love it.
You love what?
Sir, Vince Lombardi never played no ball. Vince Lombardi was a coach.
Well, that's true, but
all he did was make some calls. He ain't playing the game.
That's true. That's true, but Tom Brady is a confirmed, documented cheating bastard. Not only Tom Brady, but Bill Belichick, Bob Kraft. The whole organization was fined over $1 million. Why would you name the biggest trophy in the sport after somebody that was documented, chronicled being a cheater?
Because they got 7 titles and no one's won more. That's why.
Yeah, name it after Patrick Mahomes. He never got caught cheating though. What are you writing?
Super chat. Write the super chat down.
Oh, okay. I think we'll
Thank you guys.
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely gonna get to it.
Rel Scott at Prime Ties to go. We will post the messages. It's okay. Till Dog 12, Ty Davidson. Thank y'all very much, man. We appreciate it.
So yeah, why would you name the Lombardi Trophy or the trophy for the Super Bowl winner after a guy that and an organization and a coach and an owner that got caught cheating is, paid over $1 million in fines?
You do know that people really don't look at it like it's cheating, though, right? I mean, you do know that.
Why wouldn't they?
Shouts out to you, Richard Bullock.
Let me ask you,
because it was the type of cheating that it was the type of cheating that is understood that it's really not really cheating. Shouts out to you, Eric David.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm listening, man. Question.
If the quarterback was, say, Randall Cunningham or Warren Moon, okay, if the quarterback was Randall Cunningham or Warren Moon, and the head coach was Herm Edwards or I don't know.
I hate when you do this. I hate when you do this. I hate when you do this.
Give me another black coach, and you're watching the two last years. Herm Edwards,
Ray Rhodes.
Oh, Ray Rhodes, the great Ray Rhodes. We pulled that out of your ass,
right?
If the quarterback was Ray Rhodes, or if the coach was Ray Rhodes or Herm Edwards, and the quarterback was Warren Moon or Randall Cunningham, do you think that they would have been given as much pass as seemingly Tom Brady and Bill Belichick and Bob Kraft been given?
They would have been.
Everybody in the world would have said asterisk.
They would have been expelled from the league, man. They would have got them ninjas out of there.
Yeah,
they would have, man.
So there goes.
But again, I don't frown upon the things that you just hold it over their head because you just can't stand the Patriots. But
that's not true. That's not true. Before the whole cheating scandal happened, and as a result, the response to the cheating scandal, I was a Brady fan. Oh man, shouts out to everybody for the chat. We're gonna get to I think we should get to all the chat at the end of the show.
Eric David, Loose Next Eye, Richard Bullock, Ty Davidson. Thank y'all, man. Really appreciate it.
We're gonna get to it definitely at the end of the show. But my response to Tom Brady and to Belichick and the organization, Bob Kraft getting fined over $1 million, is because in another situation where all the participants were black. Come on, man. Am I lying?
No, unfortunately, you're right.
Just like at that Capitol that happened a couple years ago when Trump lost the election.
If those Caucasian brothers were ninjas, they would have brought out Black Hawks and mowed them all down.
It would have been a bloodbath.
No question.
So, yeah, Belichick got a lot of nerve talking about the trophy should be named after Tom Brady. And you know what? It'll probably pick up steam.
I concur. I agree.
It'll probably pick up steam. It'll probably pick up steam.
I knew where you were going to go when this was on the rundown. I knew what your stance would be, and I was being somewhat facetious and messing around. But yes, I agree with you wholeheartedly, 100%.
So here's my thing, man, and for the record, until I feel like that everything and we're treated equally in every aspect of this life in this country, sports included, I'm going to always promote. I'm going to promote the brother stance. Period. I'm just one small voice. I'm just one small voice. But damn it, we only are 6% of the population, 7% of the population. Okay? And you know how the media is. You know all the power brokers in media. You know that their ideals will be the ones on display and promoted. But the little effect that Doug Stewart can have, this has always been my motto for 25 years. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. And Brady is a cheating bastard. Belichick is a cheating bastard because he knew about Spygate. Brady was doctoring the damn football. And Bob Kraft got caught with multiple hookers and didn't get suspended or fined or anything like that.
Oh, gosh.
Now what?
He like massage parlors. He likes massage parlors.
All right. So what are your thoughts? You're watching the Two Lost Shoes Experience. What are your thoughts on this betting, man? They're saying that there's an all new level of betting on this Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, second time in 3 years. You're a bettor. You're a wagerer.
I am.
You're a gambler.
I am.
What are your thoughts, man?
It's too easy now. It's too easy now. There's commercials every single break with Kevin Hart, Shaquille O'Neal, and several other stars. Barkley openly talks about it on network TV. He gambles and I mean spends millions at a time. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
The world is evolving. People are viewing things differently. Sex, drugs, alcohol, and gambling sells, and it is what it is. It ain't going nowhere.
Man, you would think how they did Pete Rose, and I just thought about this.
Right.
You would think the way they did Pete Rose that sports betting would never be embraced and accepted by the actual leagues, and that's where we are.
It's the ultimate sin. No. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Period.
When I was a young person, I never in a million years thought that I'd see this. In a million years, when I was 17, 18 years old, did I think that college athletes could get paid and we'd be getting paid millions of dollars?
Right. Yeah, prior to me getting into the NFL, I was thinking, man, them cats that be smoking are crazy. Now it's like people are using it to heal, which is medicinal purposes for it.
I never thought in a million years that marijuana,
just smoke your reefer,
Mary Jane would be legal.
Just smoke your reefer, man. Go ahead.
Think about how times change, man.
Right. Yeah. We've evolved, sir.
I never thought in a million years that 90% of my workday would be on a computer through Zoom at my house.
At the crib.
We need to do a poll on that as well. I'm actually doing the poll on the popcorn hustle, and I'm going to put that in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. We need to do a poll on the biggest you thought you'd never see in your day options.
Right.
Because I'm telling you, man, it's some of the things that are happening today are things that in a million years, did you see the comment by Shador? Shador said that, and I don't know if it was a fake comment or whatever, but his comment was
you hadn't substantiated the quote.
I haven't substantiated, but I saw it all on social media. Okay. Shador says, I'm a millionaire and I ain't played down one in the NFL.
It's fact. I mean, multi-millionaire, man. Yeah, in the last 3 years, Shador Sanders has made $8-10 million. This year alone, Carson Beck has left the University of Georgia. He left Athens to go down to Dade County, play ball in Miami, and he's making $10 million this year. This year. Yeah, buy you a couple of wing stands and walk away and right off into the sunset.
And listen, we always have new people watching the show, and you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. We talked about this a week ago. I'm bringing it back up again. The way that they looked at us at the radio station when we made comments about college athletes should be getting paid, it was like we were growing horns out of our head.
Right.
It was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe y'all said that. Like they really, really were mad at us that we said these things 25 years ago. Right. And look at God.
How dare you mess up the colonizers' bread and butter?
Hustle.
How dare y'all do that?
Right.
How dare y'all do that? Don't say that. That's ridiculous. They never do that.
Hey, these college teams, it's just astonishing when you think about it. I think I can use both of those words. It's crazy to know that the colonizers had a hustle for over 100 years where they had free labor and they made millions of dollars. It kind of sounds like another industry that we were brought over here for.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen.
Think about it. For over 100 years, the NCAA finessed their way into a deal where they got free workers that put on an exciting product. They got O.J. Simpson and Barry Sanders to perform on a stage, okay? To perform on a stage, and all the profits went in their pockets. What did they give in exchange? Their argument is, we let you sit in a classroom.
Well, hold on real quick. Hold on.
No, that's what it boils down to. They gave them a seat in their classroom.
But there's a substantial value on education. You can't act like my degree from Georgia Tech isn't well over $100,000 degree.
That's true. That's fine and dandy.
Right. So there's a value.
So then the right way to do it would have made the athletes pay for this college education and let them get their NIL money.
That makes more sense.
In this democratic society.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely there's value in it. But at the end of the day, they're giving them a seat in a classroom, okay, to earn this degree, and they're giving them a dorm room. I don't think that equals out to the money Shador and them cats making today. I don't think it equals out.
Travis Hunter gave his teammates his NIL deal for the most part because he was about to get drafted and making all this money. The money he made last year, he cut it up and gave it to teammates, man. because he good. He
He's
done made
good.
so much. He good.
He's good. He's good. I would have never gave my teammates no money like that. I would have bought them a gift. I would have bought them an old school gift in a box and put a bow on it.
No, I'm big on stuff like that too, man. Whenever me and my LBs have an anniversary or take an anniversary trip, I'll buy everybody a gift. I'm big on stuff like that too, man. I want to be a blessing to people, man. Yeah, but no, them kids get paid, and they should get paid.
Yeah.
If the coaches can make 10 to 12 million and leave during the season and go different places, have 3 jobs in 3 or 4 years, the kids should be able to do the same damn thing.
Yeah. We definitely got to fill out and do a poll on the maybe 10 most amazing things that you've ever seen in your life. It's hard to beat that internet wood.
We are going
huh?
Go ahead.
You know, I was going to say it's just hard to beat that internet thing.
It's hard.
The internet thing was kind of a big deal. Just like the anchor man is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it really is, man.
I mean, look what we're doing right now.
Right.
We're doing a professionally well-oiled machine ran television program for the most part.
Yep.
From our, individual studios.
Yep.
All of this because of
the confines of our own home.
From the confines of our own home.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty professional and everything.
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
It definitely does, man. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart. Make up of those Two Live Stews every Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m. It is your boys. Make sure you pull up on us. Up next, we'll be spending some time with the wonderful Arlie Michelle. You were about to say something, Doug.
Don't forget about the Super Chat, the last episode of the month of January 2025. We would appreciate the Super Chat. We
Cornell.
have bills to pay. Shouts
out from my man Cornell. He says, #1 Dolph fan. I wonder if he's talking about Dolphins or Dolph the rapper. Let me know, Cornell. Are you the #1 Dolph fan? Rest in peace, Dolph. Or are you talking about being the #1 Dolphins fan down there in Miami? Shouts out to you, Cornell, in the Super Chat.
If you're watching the show live at the bottom right, you'll see a little $sign. Click on that. And whatever's in your heart, okay, with this a great produced program that we have twice a week. Please donate what you can and what's in your heart once again. And if you're watching the show on replay at the same place, the bottom right, you should see a little heart. Click on that, and you'll be able to donate to the show as well in the Super Chat.
Where do you stack up the hire and the partnership of Brian Schottenheimer and Dak Prescott? When you're thinking about head coach and quarterback relationships in the National Football League, you'd have to think about Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. You'd have to think about several different player coaches. Where do you put Dak and Brian Schottenheimer together?
Well, when he was calling plays, Dak had some of the best years of his career. And so I guess it's a very good one. Why?
I just think that people, because of the straight blasphemous love the Cowboy fans show their team, I think that a lot of people are overlooking the significance of what Brian Schottenheimer should be able to bring to the Dallas Cowboys. I think if it wasn't one of the big offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators that was getting hired, that being Aaron Glenn for defense, that being Ben Johnson for offense, if it wasn't a retread like Mike McCarthy, everybody was going to look down on the Dallas Cowboys hire. So in my eyes, as unsexy as Brian Schottenheimer sounds, I think he's a very good fit for the organization.
Yeah, I think it's one of the worst picks I've ever seen in my life. I guess what you're saying is true, but it's just uninspiring, and Dallas fans don't like it.
Hiring coaches is not about making a splash.
Yeah, that's true.
Hiring coaches is not about, look who we got. It's about the right fit. It's like puzzle pieces.
That's true. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. But I can tell you one thing. You talk to 9 out of 10 Dallas Cowboy fans, and they don't like it. I think they actually had convinced themselves that this Deion thing would have been good, and that Deion would have done a good job. And you know what? Deion probably still going to at some point be the Dallas Cowboy coach, because Schottenheimer is probably going to be in and out of there in 2, maybe 3 years, and then Deion will be the next thing, and then it'll be more reason to give him the opportunity because he's had more experience and Jerry could swallow it a little bit better. You see what
Up
I'm
next
saying?
on the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews Experience, it's the Arlewood Report. We'll get some birthdays. We'll get some stories. We'll chop it up and talk with Arlewood. That's what we're going to do. That's exactly.
Imagine feeling invigorated and focused, not by artificial substances, but by natural pre-workout supplements. This isn't just a thought, but a reality many athletes and fitness enthusiasts are embracing. They hold the key to elevated performance without the commonly associated side effects of synthetic products. However, overlooking the potential of these supplements means missing out on that all-natural energy boost and focus. It means accepting unnecessary crashes post-workout. It's a pain point that no fitness enthusiast should grapple with, especially when there's a healthier alternative. At Lion Roar Herbs, we produce a vegan all-natural pre-workout that is proven to increase performance and boost every workout. Visit us at lionroarherbs.com to learn more and look for natural performance energy. That's NPE. We are sure you will feel the difference.
It's your girl, Arlewood, in the building. Good morning, Arlie.
Good morning. Good morning. Get it? I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I got it. Oh, we all going the same way. Oh, look at Ryan's dancing this morning. What is happening?
It's all good. It's all good. I'm a gummy in. It's Thursday morning. I'm a gummy in.
You a gummy in.
Started early this morning, man. Neck was tight this morning. Woke up, had a crook in my neck. I went straight to the medicine cabinet. Boop.
Now you can dance.
How long have you had that issue? The neck thing.
For the last couple of decades.
Oh, it's tied to your back stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man.
It is.
The reason why I said that is I don't know. You know my LB Stacy Peak?
Yes, I do know Stacy Pete.
So he had what they think is a stroke or an aneurysm.
Oh,
damn. When?
And he had been complaining about his neck his wife said for like weeks. And they finally, it got so bad that they took him to the hospital and they operated on him, and he had like a 6-hour surgery. And actually, the reason I'm bringing this up because I want prayers for him, prayers for my LB Stacy Pete.
Yes.
They actually just transported him from Columbia to Atlanta, to Shepherd Hospital here in Atlanta yesterday.
Wow.
So prayers out to my LB Stacy Pete, the 7 Dog, Karate Q, Spartanburg, South Carolina.
That's my number. Rude Dog.
Yeah.
Rude Dog.
He's in a very good place, though. I've had 2 friends that have had to go to Shepherd Spinal Center, and they are both, they're still here. So Shepherd Spinal Center is a great place to be for his recovery.
Yeah. So I don't want to put out all the personal business like that, but I feel like that this platform, we got a lot of people watching, a lot of people listening. Prayers, please put your hands on the screen and pray for my LB.
We got a homeboy down in Moco, man, that's dealing with some stuff too, man. So I don't want to put his name in there. Did we talk about it on the air?
I think we've already talked about it.
I think
we've already talked about it.
Okay, all right. Well, shouts out to him.
Well, good morning. Praying for all the people who need prayer this morning for whatever it is. It's your girl, Arlie Michelle, and the Two Live Stews Experience with the Arlewood Report. Now, birthdays. Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to horn player William King of the Commodores. He is 75. Actor Charles S. Dutton. Y'all remember Rock?
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
73 years old today. Singer Jody Watley.
Wait a minute. Wait. Rock is only 73 today?
You probably had killed him off.
I thought he was 70 20 years ago.
No.
Rock don't look old to y'all.
He does, but I don't think
Charles Dutton, he doesn't look old to y'all?
Charles S. Dutton. Yeah, he looked old then, but I think he just had an old spirit.
Like the old people say, he just got an old spirit.
He got an old spirit, yes. Yeah, but Jody Watley is 65. I'm looking for a new love, baby. I remember Jody.
Baby.
She's 65. That hurt me. I was like, what? And then this one too, former NBA shooting guard, small forward, Jalen Rose is 52. I don't know how. I just want him to be younger. I don't know.
He's a year older than me.
Fab Five been around forever.
A long time.
Fab Five, yeah.
Rapper Kid Cudi is 41. That's the one that Diddy allegedly blew up his car because he dated
Cassie
for a little while. That's rapper Kid Cudi. And the myth, the legend, the man. My daddy's birthday is today. Happy 75th to my daddy.
Happy birthday,
birthday!
Bobby! Big Bobby!
Oh,
Happy birthday,
man.
Bobby!
Mr. Wilson looked like he was a member of a boy group back in 1940 something.
Hey, and all his kids sing. All his kids sing
All
and
his
perform.
kids sing.
All his kids sing and perform.
Come on now, you know Mr. Bobby was part of a group back in the day, right?
He probably was.
The
child.
Shy
He can't
Lights.
sing.
The Shy Lights.
The somebody tones. The Bobby tones. The Bobby tones. The
Happy
Bobby
birthday,
tones.
Mr. Bobby. Happy birthday, Mr. Bobby.
We're going to show every message. Thank y'all for the super chat. Y'all
Thank you
kicking
for the
butt
super
today.
chat.
Thank y'all very much.
So first up, y'all, this is just today is a messy Thursday. It really would have been a great one for a Monday because I call it Messy Monday, but it's gonna be Messy Thursday. Jenny Mai and Jeezy, even though they are divorced and they were supposed the divorce took longer than their whole marriage, but Jenny Mai has called the cops on Jeezy because the other day she wanted to get in the house to get the rest of her belongings, which she was supposed to get within 21 days after her November 21 days to retrieve her things in November. The other day she went by to get it. Jeezy's house person wouldn't let her in. And then they called Jeezy. Jeezy said no. She said, even though I called him before I went over there. And he said, fine. Then I get there. He says no. And it's just back and forth. They have had a very tumultuous, ugly divorce with her saying he was abusive and putting his name. And he said he didn't trust her to come over there and get her stuff because, you know, she was going to put she could put some recording devices in the house. It's sad that the divorce is taking longer than the marriage, and that's really not a common.
Wait a minute. I was about to say, didn't you report on them getting married like 6 months ago?
Well, no, I reported they were getting divorced and they had just gotten married.
When
They
did
got
they
a
get
nice
married?
little girl.
When did they get married? Okay, and I can find it. I'm sorry for putting you in spot like that.
But I feel like they got married during the pandemic because remember it was they had this big wedding at his house. I think it was 2021 because they had to, you know, we want to just put all of our friends and our family. They invited all the people to their house. And then the divorce, I think, took them like.
Harley, you're right on it. 2021, right. April 2021, they got married.
And then they got divorced. They just became final in June of 2024. So that was less than 3 years of togetherness because the divorce was fine, but they went to divorce, I feel like in 2022. It took a while for it because it got really, really ugly. So,
marriage ain't easy. Marriage ain't easy.
Ask me how I know. But yeah, so I feel bad for them. They have a little girl out of this whole thing, and she's little, but Jenny Mai is was contending some things that were very hurtful. And Jesus was like, you ain't coming in here without me being here. And so then she said, when I got my stuff, rats had gotten in it. Now, first of all, in this big old house, y'all got rats in the garage? I guess rats go everywhere. Rich people's house too, huh?
Wherever there's food, if they can get in, they're going.
Well, I don't think it's no food in the garage.
Oh,
Jeezy,
Jeezy's
an entry point.
Jeezy's not supposed to have rats. Now it was the garage.
He said all of her things would be in the garage, and that's where she could pick them up from. And she says that her things were broken when she got there. Rats had gotten in them, and they had water damage all over them.
Yeah, Jeezy house like everybody else's house, man. Everybody's house have leaks sometimes. Everybody's house get a road trip from time to time.
No,
not breaking my stuff.
Well, come on, we know what it is. We know how the stuff got broken. We know.
But did it really get broken? Like
when Jeezy threw it in a box, yeah. That's exactly right.
I don't think
his assistant threw it in the box.
Right. I was about to say, yeah.
When somebody did he tell me? Because see, that's what she's claiming. He's angry because they got divorced, and he's claiming that she's just upset that they got divorced. Which this will be her second one. I don't remember if Jeezy was this his first marriage. I think it was his first.
I think it's his first marriage,
and this was her second. She had a really, she was married to somebody named Freddie. Because she used to talk about him on the show all the time. So I was really surprised when she got married, but they got kind of cozy during the pandemic. Then they got married during the pandemic. It seemed like you know somebody well during the pandemic that you wouldn't marry him because you know him well.
Man, that pandemic news caught a lot of cats out there, a whole lot of cats. You call somebody over thinking they're gonna spend the night and they end up staying at your house for 7 months. Yeah, we get married after this. That pandemic nudity.
That's what happened to Risa Tisa.
Can you imagine? You have a little honey come by, stay the night, and then the next day they say don't leave your house because it's a pandemic. And don't forget, at the beginning of the pandemic, we didn't know how easy it was to pass from person to person.
Right.
Yep.
I always tell a story like the day after I was one of the last people. I went to the grocery store, and the grocery store was empty. It was maybe 3 or 4 people in the entire Kroger. And somebody walked down the aisle that I was walking down from the other side, and they went as far right as they could, and I went as far right as I could, and we looked at each other like we just didn't know.
It was crazy.
So
man.
if your ass went for a booty call the night before the pandemic started, your ass was trapped for at least a couple of weeks or months.
Oh
No
my
question,
God.
man. No
That's
question,
how
man.
maybe that's how he ended up married.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they are having a very ugly divorce, and I just feel bad for them. But you know, like she said, she got her thing. So we'll hear what's next. I'm sure they'll be in the news next about what other argument they have, because they do have to share custody of their daughter. And that was an issue while they were going through the divorce. She said he had guns in the house, and it was but she was a baby. He's like, well, but he had it locked in a cab. Like she was just, you know, worried about things that I think I don't know, because she's not working right now. I don't know what, she probably has a lot of little gigs, but she used to be on The Real, and The Real got, it's not on no more. So anyway,
Discontinued.
right. I don't know if that's the word, but yeah.
No.
They're not here no more. Next up, another and this is Ryan, I'm telling one, no, we're okay. We're going to this is written for you.
Damn.
What I want to discuss, and we don't have video and I don't have picture of it either, but what I want to discuss is DJ Akademiks. I don't know if you all have heard how he was, you know, he's a gamer. He's a streamer. You know, they make lots of money, and he has a really big platform. And what he opted to do on his platform, there's a cute little 15-year-old boy on there, and they're playing games, and DJ Akademiks goes into this tirade about, not a tirade, he goes into this, hey, so if Max wanted to F you, would you let him F? And the little boy was trying to giggle. He was like, no. And he was like, well, why not? And he was like, well, I'm not gay. I don't.
He's done. That's it.
Wait a minute, wait. How old is this little boy?
15.
He said about 15. Yeah, he's done. This is not good.
But then DJ Akademiks doubles down when everybody's like, cancel him. That is disgusting. How could you talk? Because they kept at it. And then the people in there with him, you can't see their little squares. You can't see who's back there. But they're all talking about, you know, oh, so you wouldn't let him. And if he said that's the only way, you always want to be close to him. Now can he just get inside of you? That'll be better. Pause. And then the little boy is like, I'm not, he tried to giggle it off. You could tell he was uncomfortable. Then they go into another conversation. Well, if he had a sister, would you get with his sister? And he was just like,
so he's just digging the hole deeper and deeper. He's
shoveling.
Wow.
And then so he comes back on here, but like it's a learning lesson for me. But y'all can't take away what I built. I built this channel. I got so many followers, and it was an accident. I talked to my little he said I got a little cousin, and when they were younger, I talked to them about this and blah blah. And everybody is just like, dude. So another streamer gets on, and he's just like, I don't even want to talk about this, because I think he was the person that was talked about, and he was like, this energy, I can't even do anything with it. Now I don't know if anything's gonna happen to DJ Akademiks, because you know, just 2 weeks ago, maybe it was last week, he was on insisting that Drake was buying women for LeBron James. Like, that's why I know what he doing. I know all the stuff they playing with, blah, blah. He just kept on. And now he's had to retract that statement. And I don't know if he apologized for just going hard in the paint on LeBron and Drake, but he's always got his mouth open saying something nasty. And if this doesn't cancel him, I don't know what's going to happen. Because that little boy has a parent somewhere that's going to be like, what the what?
Hey, this guy, is he a real DJ?
Yes.
Is he really? I'm not.
Or do he just call himself DJ to be, you know?
I know him to be a mess maker. Every time he comes up in the news, he said something about someone that's totally inappropriate, or he's contending something that he has no proof of. They have him on recording saying this, so he can't even. All he knows, I ain't mean like that. We were just talking.
So he's a DJ, but not really a DJ.
He's an American. He's a podcaster. He's a podcaster.
Yeah, I know he's a podcaster, but I just pulled up his Wikipedia.
I don't think Ricky.
Okay.
I don't think
DJ Akademiks has a bachelor's degree in biomathematics from Rutgers University. He was a disc jockey for the Rutgers University radio station until 2013, when he was kicked out for his commentary and selection of music.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's like the guy that DJs at the club. I don't think. He just
fumbled his bag. That's what he just did. He just fumbled his bag.
But let me say, in that world, there is so much inappropriate conversation. That's why they always tell you have to watch your kids playing these video games. You don't know who they're playing with. You don't know how many times somebody gonna call them out their name.
Playing with a perv. Any kid that's been playing, oh my gosh,
it was
that's disgusting.
It was no words. It was just like what? And at first I was just like, this is him being him. Let me go see if I can find the audio. And I was like, ooh.
He canceled. He's definitely canceled. Can't say no shit like
pearls.
that.
Now we kids. Now we kids, man.
No.
And not with
playing
kids.
Nah.
He like a little Jewish boy with
They're still trying to get Michael Jackson from the grave. Yeah. Messing around with white boys. Allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll hear what happens with that. We'll see how, because he has a very large, that's how he makes all his money. And so what I wanted to end with, since we got Jeezy fighting and Akademiks talking out the side of his neck to little children, I wanted to give y'all the men out there and some of the women too, because we like fall fashion. It is Fashion Week in Paris and people coming with them outfits. And Megan Thee Stallion has not disappointed. That girl has been in the gym. You hear? In the gym. That little outfit in the middle, you turn around, it's just for men who have.
Can you spin her around real quick?
I can't spin her around. I wish I could.
Hey,
I tried to put that one, but
I feel like we should do that segment from In Living Color.
Hated it.
Megan Thee Stallion, man. I'm asking you, Ryan. Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm all in, man. I'm in, man. I mean, I'm not in because I can't be in. I'm married, happily married. Everything's cool. No.
I'm just saying, thumbs up, thumbs down, or hated it. Yeah. What the fuck were you just doing? What was your tongue doing just now?
He's one gummy in. Just don't know.
Did my tongue do something just now? You mean you saw my tongue for real? I'm sorry.
It's Thursday.
You look like the lizard man from York County, man. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Go back to that picture one more time. Sometimes I'm up on Meg, and sometimes I'm like, hated it. Let me see it one more time.
All I want to say is, Doug, I was gonna take you off of Sexy Red and say we're gonna hook you up with Megan Thee Stallion. She would be better.
She got a big head. I'm just realizing it right now.
In the picture in the black, I thought she was Jennifer Hudson at first.
I agree. Good call.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm confusing her with Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, no.
And so it's creepy to me, I think. I don't know. Sometimes I'm way up on her, and sometimes I'm like, I don't see the infatuation. I don't see what everybody sees.
She real fine.
You want somebody with the Megan Thee Stallion. She has the word was, she got the Megan knees. She has the whole world talking about Megan knees, because I guess she get down with it. But she's also 4 years old, so she can do that.
Outstanding job, Arlie. Tell them about the No Show.
Don't forget to join Nadia and I on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. for the No Show, where we want you to be a know-it-all with the rest of the people out there in the world. So come join us. And check me out on all social media platforms at Arlie Michelle or at Welcome to Arlewood. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend.
Be careful in them streets.
Happy birthday, Mr. Wilson.
Happy birthday, Reverend Wilson, Pastor Wilson, Minister Wilson, whichever one he goes by.
He was breaking hearts when he was part of the Temps, the Shy Lights.
Kills the Temptation. A YouTube user just sent us $20. Thank you, YouTube user. We're gonna blast out all of these messages. Pretty Tony, T Nice, Cornell. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
Up next, with your boys, the Two Live Stews in the Doghouse.
That's a smooth brother right there. That's a smooth brother right there.
The great Naughty Dread will join us with his presence to give us his funky 4 of the week. Y'all keep it locked. It's the Stews and the Two Live Stews experience. Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Ollie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and Poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949. When you know what to do with what you got, you can do more with it. All right. So shouts out to my man Lavrell, as well as the World Changers, making this thing happen and getting it done with your financial needs. All right. The World Changers help empower individuals and communities throughout financial education and implementation. Your agent Lavrell Hawkins has made significant strides in the financial services industry, using his expertise to guide and support others in achieving financial stability as well as success. Lavrell uses an holistic approach that addresses the mental, physical, financial, and spiritual aspects of being in a well space and place when it comes to your finances, all right? Y'all give them a call, 919-764-4626. That's 919-764-4626. The World Changes Financials and Lavrell are dedicated to empowering you and your communities through financial education and implementation. 919-764-4626. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. It's time for your boy, the Naughty Dread, and his Funky Four, but Doug's hand is raised. What up, man?
Natty, what up, baby?
What's happening, man?
Yeah. Now, I just wanted to remind the people that this is the last show for the month of January 2025. Do us a professional courtesy, if you could, and hit that super chat and donate to the show. So if you're watching the show live right now, go to the bottom right of the chat, and you should see a little $sign. Click on that, and you can donate. And if you're watching the replay, all right, all you got to do is look to the bottom right, and you'll see a little heart. Click on that, and you'll be able to donate as well, even after the fact, all right? We really appreciate it.
The YouTube user I mentioned was one of the bros, Rubra. Thank you, dog. Thank you, bro. For real, for real.
All right, Naughty, what's up, man?
What up, players? How y'all doing?
Fantastic, bro.
Hey, man, are y'all good at deciphering voices?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I like to play a small little game with y'all.
Okay.
Pause just for a second. Just tell me who's this talking on the mic. You gotta close your eyes though, so you won't see the video. But y'all, you just tell me who's this talking.
Jordan, Canada.
What's up?
Ryan. Leash Gray. Right here. Boom.
Magic Johnson?
Magic Johnson, that's a good guess. That's a great guess. What'd you say, Ryan? Who you think that was?
I have no earthly idea.
All right. Just give a wild guess. Anybody.
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter. That's a great That's as good as guess as anybody. That's good as guess. I'm going to play the video now. Y'all can watch and see who it is.
Jordan, Canada.
What's up?
Ryan. Leash Gray. Right here. Boom, boom. Well, I actually messed up on my intro. I need to introduce my new teammates because I will be joining the Atlanta Dream. Yo!
You funny, Dread. I'm excited about that, man. My daughter has expressed really liking basketball, so we're going to try to get her to a few of them games down there in the ATL. So her being able to see Brittany would be huge, man.
Hey, we'll do the gilly dance.
Right. I thought it was Andre the Giant for a minute. I wasn't sure who it was.
You set us up on that one.
You set us up good.
I mean, she comes with all the accolades. You know, she gonna join the, Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray. You know, I guess they're gonna tie it up in the A, man. You know, it's a good. I would say she's on the 1-year deal, but Atlanta fits Brittany Griner and everything that she's about. You know.
Did you say I thought that was Andre the Giant?
Right.
Real Scott says it sounds like Dwight Howard.
Right. It could have been Barry White, man, but we weren't really sure.
Ryan said Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter's dead, man.
Oh, well, my bad.
I confirmed that. I missed that, but Jimmy Carter's dead, man. I confirmed it after the show last Monday.
The Phoenix Mercury, they made a trade with the Connecticut Sun. They got Alicia Howard in Phoenix. So I guess that made Brittany expendable. But man, she's won every award that you can possibly win in basketball. I mean,
Go ahead and finish, Nani. I'm sorry.
I'm saying her accolades are just too long to read. I mean, she's won Defensive Player of the Year, blocks, first team defense, first team All WNBA. She's won championships in college, championships in the WNBA, 3-time Olympic gold medalist. I mean, I can go on and on with her accolades. She's 34 years old, and I guess she's gonna try to make an impact in Atlanta.
Has anybody ever given a damn about WNBA free agency? Again, things are changing.
I mean,
the last couple of days it's been talked about on all the networks. It's again there's a bigger lens on WNBA players and that league right now than ever before.
I think anytime a big star in WNBA moves teams, it's kind of it's talked about, like when Candace Parker, when she went to the Chicago Sky. I mean, that was big stuff. So, but it's reported about. But the average NBA player, WNBA player, we still don't know where they going or not. It's nobody really cares about it. But a big name like Brittany Griner, that's gonna be something that's gonna
let me ask y'all a question. I'm trying to frame this the best way I can. She's coming to Atlanta, so she's gonna be part of the Atlanta sports scene.
Right.
Does she take offense to the insinuation that she's manly?
No.
And the reason I asked that, because I don't think she should, because remember, she's having a baby with her wife. And in that relationship, she says that she's
daddy.
She's right. Right.
So she takes offense when there's several people in the chat saying stuff about her and her.
No, they're blowing her head up. If they're talking about her in a manly way, they're blowing her head up. She really enjoys it.
She likes that.
She likes that.
Yeah, things are getting out of
She's
control.
a power top. She's a power top.
I was just hearing the story the other day on the radio about so they got 2 male rats that they used to make a baby.
This is not going to be.
Go ahead, Nadi. Go ahead.
They took the rats and made a baby just out of the 2 male 2 male genes. So they got the egg. They took the DNA completely out of the egg so that they can make. So they're trying to see if they can get gay men to have babies that have both of their genes with no woman needed to be involved. So I mean, this is where we going.
Nadi, I need you to send me the link to that story, man. Because
I'll look it up and send it to you. This is what I was saying. I was like, wow, it blew my mind.
Wow.
Pause.
Yeah, that was appropriate.
Next story, Nadi. Let's keep it moving. Next story, Nadi.
So De'Aaron Fox, the Sacramento Kings are open to trade him because he doesn't want to extend his contract. Now, De'Aaron Fox has said that he wouldn't mind going to play for the Spurs. That's his destination of choice. Now, the Kings are 24-23. They're in 10th spot in the West right now, which would be in the play-in. The Spurs are 20-24, which is in the 12th spot. So what I want to know, which guard would be better for Wemby going forward, De'Aaron Fox or Chris Paul?
Oh, it's definitely De'Aaron Fox.
You got to start phasing Paul out. I mean, he's been in the league 20 years. It's got to be Fox.
Yeah.
And again, what superstar like De'Aaron Fox wants to stay in Sacramento, man?
Hey, but
not only want to get out of Sacramento, man.
Let me. Doesn't it make sense for him to be a Laker? I mean, don't he look like he should be in a Laker uniform?
I don't know.
I mean, all of the greats end up in LA. Kareem and LeBron. And,
would you consider him a great?
Oh man,
he
can play. Great.
He's a very good player, but a great.
He's a very good player that I think can take it even to a higher level if he gets with a good team and a good organization.
If he gets out of Sacramento and does what he's doing in any major city, he would be considered great.
Well, the problem with point guards going to play with the Lakers, they kind of put out of position because LeBron wants to handle the ball so much. The point guard is supposed to handle the ball.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Right, so that's the issue that you have with that. But I wish De'Aaron Fox well. The problem is Sacramento has his bird rights. Sacramento can pay him $50 million more than any other team. So
Right.
Unless he's traded and his bird rights go to the Sacramento Kings. If he leaves as a free agent, he leaves money on the table.
Yeah, but you know what? Some of these guys have done that. I've argued that forever.
Hey,
like,
man.
why are you taking less money in the players union can't like that.
They can't like it, man. But some cats is like, I'd rather be here. I want to be by that water. I want to be on the left coast. I want to be in New York. So I'm gonna take less money. I'm still gonna make 20 million. I'm still gonna make 40 million. I'm still gonna make 50 million. But I'm just taking a little less.
I remember us having this argument back in the day.
Yeah,
you're okay with that.
Choose lifestyle.
$50 million is taking care of 10 generations, man.
Right. Yeah. The money that they got is lifting weights. It's okay. That money's still making money.
But I mean, you got too many NBA players who go broke after they stop playing.
Well, no,
extra 50 it help. And I don't like letting owners off the hook. Make these owners pay as much as possible.
Do you know do you know what $50 million grows to every year with a 7 to 11% interest rate increase?
I understand.
Compounded annually?
I get it, man. Yeah,
But
I've argued the same thing with you for years, sir. I would choose happiness. Yeah, I would choose I would choose being where I want to be. For whatever that reason is.
What I'm saying is,
the coach, the general manager, some chick on the side that's a great jump off. I don't give a damn. I would choose happiness.
What I'm saying is, you choosing happiness is irresponsible to your family.
Right.
You're doing your family wrong. Not just your family now, your grandkids, your great grandkids, your great grandkids. You're doing
I'm not stopping them from providing for themselves.
Yeah,
I'm not stopping them, and I'm still gonna have an inch load of money.
But with all this money, you could play for the New York team in the cold and live in LA.
Man, if I get a choice to choose a city, I'm not choosing Green Bay. I'm not choosing Sacramento. I'm not choosing Milwaukee. I'm not doing that.
You sound crazy as the police.
I'll be crazy, but I'm gonna be happy wherever I am. I'll be crazy, but I'm gonna be happy.
Big fight this weekend, man. We got David Benavidez against David Morrell. Now Benavidez is 29-0 with 24 knockouts. Morrell is 11-0 with 9 knockouts. Is this a fight y'all looking forward to this weekend or not really?
I really hadn't been paying attention. I don't really know these guys, to be honest with you. But it's coming on where?
It's gonna be on pay-per-view. It's gonna be on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. I'm not paying for them guys. I don't even know who the hell them guys were.
I mean, Benavidez is the youngest welterweight champion in history at 20 years old. He done won the belt twice. Right now, he's the interim lightweight champion. He really wants to fight Canelo, but Canelo kind of been ducking him for the last couple of years.
You more of a fight fan or more of a wrestling fan?
Oh, wrestling. Wrestling is my favorite sport. It ain't even close.
Right,
Dottie, wait. Wrestling, I don't want to break your heart.
I got wrestling,
Go ahead.
then the NBA is a close second for me.
This is almost like a Santa Claus moment. You do know that wrestling.
Never. It's like all the other sports. Yeah, it's like all other sports. They all rigged. I like it. It's sports entertainment.
Where's the NFL? You said wrestling, NBA. Is the NFL third?
You can put NFL third. I can watch NFL. I cannot watch NFL. I mostly watch football just to, be current with the sports and what's going on. But it's a lot of shenanigans involved in football. It's a lot of shenanigans involved in football.
Did you think the Bills got that first down last weekend against the Chiefs?
The referee came and gave him a first. The other referee came and said he was a yard short. Like, what's the discrepancy?
That was very suspect.
Dean Blandino, one of the guys who talks about the officiating from up top, he came out with a report just yesterday. I was reading that he said he believes in all his heart that Josh Allen got that first down.
It was very, very suspect.
First of all, it's human error is a part of the game, first and foremost. Secondly, when are we going to start using the technology that's available for them to use?
They use the technology.
Right every single time.
The line. They had the imaginary line. They had it.
There's better technology.
Let me tell you what they do.
That line is not a factual line. That line is something that's on TV. Yeah, that's a TV something. That's not factual.
But this is what the NFL does. They have the whole replay system. They get the referee to go look at the replay, and the referee can't trust his eyes. He got to call up to Secaucus in New York and ask them, what do you want us to do? And whatever them people in New York tell them that they want them to do, they do it. Sometimes the call is blatant, but the people in New York say don't make that call. And so the game is how it is. I mean, we don't know who's gonna win at the beginning of the game. So
two things
was
happened.
That not I'm sorry, Doug. Was that not a questionable call?
Yeah, it was very questionable.
In your eyes, it was just a hands down first down in your eyes, Doug.
No, it was questionable.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
No, but the two most damning things, we going back to last week, but the two most damning things in that game was that play where you had one referee that was coming down the line. They should stop that. First of all, they should stop having both of them measure. They had the line judge or the whatever judge they call it coming down the line. Right. He gave it to them. He clearly, where he was walking, they would have had it. But then the guy underneath, he didn't have them getting it.
Right.
But they went with the guy that gave him that didn't give them the first down. And then the other thing is on that last play when Josh Allen threw, I thought it was a Hail Mary type play. The last play, they threw a flag.
They did throw a flag.
They threw a flag on Kansas City, on Buffalo, but they picked it up.
Right.
So basically what people are saying is that was their safeguard to make sure the Chiefs advanced in the playoffs and Buffalo lost because they were just going to call a flag on Buffalo and make them do the play over again.
Right, but that's
very
sports entertainment, man. That's sports entertainment. It happens every year.
Not only is it sports entertainment, man, at the end of the day, man, it's never going to come down to one bad play. It's never going to come down to one bad call. There was 60 freaking minutes where they had countless opportunities to make a damn play. That fourth down that went one way or the other was not why someone won or lost.
I mean, that was a critical moment of the game.
Someone won or lost.
It was a critical moment of the game when they turned that ball over on downs. That was critical.
Was no more critical than other first downs or fourth downs. It was just one play out of 70 plays. It was one.
Yeah, but it's the timing of the play. It happened in the second half of the game when the game is on the line.
It's very suspect, man. I hear what you're saying, Ryan. It's very suspect.
I mean, I ain't mad at Taylor Swift and them getting to go to the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong. NFL is a business.
Told you.
Is out there is used to make money, man. So I ain't knocking the NFL for what they. I had one more quick. Go
ahead, run it.
Like the Triple H, he's going into the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he actually runs WWE now that Vince McMahon is out. He's the CFO of WWE. Him and his wife Stephanie McMahon. So. He's already in as a member of DX, but now he's going in as a solo member. He was known as one of the best heels in his day. So I want to know, in your time when y'all watched wrestling back in y'all day, who is the greatest bad guy that y'all ever watched?
So, I mean, that's easy to answer is Ric Flair, but Rick kind of it's kind of strange. Rick kind of used to go back and forth.
People love Rick Flair.
So people loved him, people hated him. So if I had to pull somebody out my ass, pause.
A lot of pause in the day.
Roddy Piper was a bad guy. He was dirty as hell.
Right.
Roddy Piper was dirty as hell.
Yeah.
I can come up with that name maybe off the top of my head. Yeah.
Right.
Dusty Rhodes would be considered a heel, right?
No.
He could do both, but he was more of a good guy, the American dream.
Good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Roddy Piper in his day was really, really treacherous.
Right, Roddy Piper was hell. I probably would give it to Hollywood Hogan. Hollywood Hogan was hell. Okay. But yeah, Roddy Piper was a bad man.
Yeah.
Outstanding job, Dre. Tell them where they can find you, man.
Hey man, y'all find me on X at One Man Cave. Most of my social media is One Man Cave, IG One Man Cave, TikTok Enrique James 8. And you can always catch me here Wednesdays on the No Show with me and Arlie, kicking up dust.
That's what's
Good
up.
show on yesterday. I heard you backtracking, trying to clean up some mess.
No, I don't backtrack. I just do my homework.
I heard you backtracking, trying to clean up some mess from last week. Top 5 up next. Last 48 should be very, very interesting. And,
top 5. Top 5.
I think there's a problem with the top 5, y'all. I think there's a problem.
There's a what?
I think there's a problem with the top 5. All right? I know there's a problem, and we'll discuss it up next. Y'all keep it locked to your boys, the Two Live Stews.
You son of a...
Oh, you funny.
Do you need life insurance? I sell life insurance. That's my real job if y'all didn't know it. I work for Mass Mutual, one of the biggest insurance companies in the world, okay? And I specialize in clients that need life insurance but are hard to qualify, okay? So if you need a term policy, you need a whole life policy or even a universal life policy, which is very interesting because it falls right in the middle, hit your boy up. My number is 678 direct line, 678-216-4452. Once again, 678-216-4452. If you are responsible for an elderly person, for their final arrangements, and you don't have a policy, but you know it's going to fall on you, don't procrastinate. Hit me up, okay? I got you, all right? I got you. 678-216-4452. Holla at me.
It's your boys, the Two Live Stews. Doug Jordan, Ryan Stewart, makeup of those stews. And this is your Two Live Stews experience. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Means the world to us. We appreciate it. Super Chat has been absolutely crazy today. We'll get to that a little bit later.
Let me tell you.
We're talking about this top five.
Let me tell you, though. Let me remind people once again, last show of the month, January 2025. If you'd like to donate to the show so we can keep the lights on, literally and figuratively.
January's already gone. That's crazy.
January is already gone. You can donate to the show, all right? Don't forget. Don't ever forget. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. We started this shit, all right? This entire platform that you're watching all day long on social media with two brothers talking trash about sports, pop culture, hip-hop culture, and entertainment. We started it. Don't let nobody fool you. The book is on its way, all right? So all you got to do is look at the bottom of the chat. To the right, if you're watching the show live, click on the little dollar sign. You can donate whatever you'd like. Any amount is appreciated. And if you're watching the replay, same thing. Look to the bottom right of the chat. There should be a heart. Click on the heart, and you can donate there as well after the fact.
I'll get into it after the top five. Let's go ahead and do this. This is important. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way.
So what's about to happen is sabotage. I'm just getting y'all set. I'm just getting y'all ready watching the show right now. Sabotage is about to happen.
If y'all report the numbers that y'all reported to me earlier, we're going to have a problem. That's all I want y'all to know.
So the last top five that we did was the top five.
I'll burn this bitch down if I have to today. Down.
So for new listeners, the top five is basically our online competition, sporting competition. I against Ryan, Ryan against me. All right. We pick a topic. We come up with a top five list, and we let the listeners, the people in the chat group, vote on whose list is best. It's a competition. And the last one we did on Monday, was the top five hood comedies of all times. You know why we did it?
Just now. I can smell your breath just now.
Because we both went out and saw the new Keke Palmer and SZA movie, just one of them days. So it was based around comedies, not dramas, not hood dramas where 30 people died at the hands of a gun. Comedies. And so here goes the list. Ryan's top five, hood comedies. I'm going to get you sucker. Okay, understandable. Hustle and Flow. What? I don't think that was a comedy. Then he had Pootie Tang. Understandable. Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights is good. I don't know if it's actually a hood comedy, Harlem Nights. But anyway, and then you topped it off with Boys in the Hood, which was not a comedy. Which brings back into conversation and into play your dyslexia. But anyway, my list. Show my list, Tree. Show my list.
Yeah, Tree was putting up y'all's sex messages. I'm sorry. Did you see that just now? It says something about enter back door. I read that part. Y'all some freaks. Get to it, man.
You're not well. You're not well.
Get to it.
Get professional help.
Get to it. So
my top five hood comedies, not including Friday. That's the other part of it. We didn't put Friday because we would have both had Friday and that would have wasted a spot. So number five, I had White Chicks. Number four, Barbershop. Number three, Pootie Tang. Sipata to the Toddy Grind. Number two, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. And I had as my number one hood comedy of all time.
He never said the Toddy Gras line.
Norbit at number one. I had all hood comedies.
Show the votes. Let's get to it.
You had 2 out of 5 hood comedies. And there you go. I'm a winner, chicken dinner.
Debate your mama. This is the tally.
I appreciate everybody.
Winner, chicken dinner. I'm shocked that so many people voted for you and you didn't even
Thank y'all.
complete the drill correctly.
That means a lot. That means a lot to me. Thank y'all very much. It really means a lot.
Y'all
still got
lost.
my back, and I appreciate it. I lost. But look, man, the tally's not 7-4. The tally's not 7-4.
People trying to be silly. The tally is 7-4. 7-4. We've done this thing 11 times in the new iteration of the top 5 because you canceled the last one. We're not going to even get back into it. So now I'm ahead again doing what I do. I'm up 7-4. And I know it's tough, man, because I beat you in Monopoly, chess, red light, green light, 1, 2, 3, hopscotch, marbles.
Hey, man, Miles and I are the Thanksgiving Stewart Spades champions of 2024.
That don't count.
It does count. That's competition. It does count.
Yeah, but give the rest of the story on that.
No.
Give the rest of the story on that.
Me and my son won, and you and your daughter lost.
Whatever, man.
Shouts out to everybody in the super chat. We're gonna get to the super chat. Thank y'all very much. Y'all pulled up today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's like 14 people. Thank y'all very much.
Microwave says, "Where are the t-shirts?" T-shirts.
They're coming.
They're coming.
Website. I mean, it's been a lot, but we're getting there. We're knocking these bricks down as fast as we can. We're getting there.
The plan is to announce next week our first bucket list man trip that we're taking.
And it'll have a much better name next week too. Much better name.
No, but I like bucket lists. We've got to do something with bucket lists because we're going places. We're taking trips.
Trip, bus, plane, whatever, man. We'll make the name make more sense.
We're taking trips that all men should take at least once in their life.
But I don't want you to exclude the women. We've got some poodles that would love to go on these trips with us. You shouldn't just exclude them. Man,
yeah.
Why am I choosing to travel with a bunch of hard legs?
Right. That's true.
Pause.
So maybe we don't call it man trips. We just say bucket list trips. Is that better?
Yes.
We'll
think of a better name. We'll think of a better name.
But that's coming too as well. We can't wait to announce our first one.
And to have some fun with y'all. That's what it's going to be about. You know, we get together once or twice a year and have a good time. We need to get together more, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And have a good time.
Yeah.
We got to get to this last 48, man. We got to get to the last 48.
All right, last 48. The biggest memes in 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group in the last 48 hours. Really, it's a little bit longer, but last 48 hours is cute. NFL banter, 112 games. There's no debate. Mahomes is the GOAT bound. It's GOAT bound. And I guess they're saying that because he's got to play more years.
Joe and I talked about this last night on the Joe Ham show.
Wow, that's impressive.
With Joe Ham. He's already my number one quarterback. He don't need the three-peat this year.
Why?
Well, the three-peat will be fine, but the eye contest shows us, if you watch those two quarterbacks, that one is much better than the other.
Right.
Much better than the other.
Well, I'll say this. Brady was cheating.
It's not a question that Mahomes is much better than Tom Brady.
First of all, Brady was cheating probably. He got caught with Spygate one time. Okay? But if he got caught one time, he's probably done it 1,000 times.
Yep.
In all his games. And Mahomes is a better athlete.
Yes.
Mahomes is a better athlete. Mahomes can tuck it and run way more than Tom Brady could tuck it and run.
If a defensive coordinator has to game plan versus both of them, they're less concerned about Tom Brady. They're more concerned about Patrick Mahomes.
The exact same games in every category. Passing, they included rushing. Clearly, he would be better. Rushing yards, 2,243. Tom Brady, 533. So all of the rushing attempts and yards and average and all that clearly is going to go to Mahomes. And all of the passing, which you would think Tom Brady at this point in his career would have been better. Mahomes still better than him and all those things as well.
He's incredible.
He's incredible. He's absolutely incredible.
Mind-blowing to watch him perform on Sundays.
That's another thing. We were talking about things that you never thought you'd see in your lifetime. Did you ever think in your lifetime this fast you see somebody doing and have done more things than Tom Brady.
Records are meant to be broken, and as much of a statue as Tom Brady is, I saw the future a long time ago. And we talked about this. Even before Tom Brady was Tom Brady, we talked about the significance of the position changing and why it was going to change a long time ago. So yeah, I totally get it and understand why Mahomes is Mahomes and why he's better than Tom Brady.
Next one, Tree. Next one. And you're watching Two Live Students Experience. Wow. Posted this. I think this was 2 days ago. 36 years ago today, Tom Chambers clearly had illegal springs in his shoes when he dunked on Mark Jackson. Irony at its highest level. You know, the whole white man can't jump thing. Greatest in-game dunk that you've ever seen. And for young people that are just watching this show and seeing this graphic, you really need to see the video.
Right.
It really doesn't add up.
His head was above the rim.
But the big thing was halfway through it, it looked like he kept rising.
Right.
Like when his knees got over Mark Jackson, and it looked like he just was lifted up by an invisible hand another 6 or 7 inches. Pause. Yeah, I mean that was a once in a lifetime, and it was a white dude, which is crazy.
Vince Carter's who did Vince Carter jump over? I still think Vince Carter's was better.
Vince Carter dunked on somebody in the Olympics. That was the Olympics, I think. I don't think Vince Carter ever did any dunk like that in somebody in the NBA. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember.
Still a basketball. Well, okay. You're saying NBA versus a basketball game. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. I don't want to fuss. I don't want to fuss. I don't want to keep pausing.
And I think Vince Carter dunked over a center.
Yeah, it was a 7-foot center.
See, Tom Chambers jumped over a guard.
Mark Jackson, who's 6'2", 6'3".
You just got to watch the video to appreciate what we're saying. To be honest with you, it's just incredible. All right, next one,
said that was a charge, and it was photoshopped.
That was not photoshopped. Remember the other day we were talking about Prince and all his women, all his light-skinned women, light-skinned women.
Yes.
Sheila E was part of that gang. Tree's shaking.
Are you saying that he slept with her?
Absolutely. Prince slept with all them women from Minneapolis.
Yeah. He tasted all those juices.
Why would you put it like that? Sheila E was fine. I seen her lately. She's
gorgeous.
She's lost a step or two. She's lost.
Oh yeah, because the movie was made 30 years ago, man. 40 years ago.
Look, she was born in 57.
So she is.
I saw her on like one of them Entertainment Tonight shows like a couple months ago. She has lost a lot of steps.
She's 70 years old.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? I kind of want to remember them at their best.
Would you still hit
Sheila E?
I mean, the 70-year-old Sheila E.
No, I wouldn't hit the 70-year-old Sheila E. Nah,
I got a vivid imagination, sir. It looked like the 20-year-old Sheila E. when I got done with her.
All right, next one, Tree. Shouts out to the great Sheila E. She was hell on them drums. Definitely won't be Michael, probably Arnold. All three got caught stealing out of Walmart. Who's snitching first? Shouts out to Maurice Bird.
D is snitching. D is going to tell.
If anybody saw any of these TV shows, they know this is not even a question. It's D.
It's not even close.
Ooh, I'm telling. Michael actually probably would have helped the person if he could benefit the black community.
Right. If it was a benefit to his people, he would help.
If it was a benefit to his people, he would help in any illegal activities. And then Arnold, I don't remember Arnold really being a tattletale like that.
Oh, it's D. It's D.
It's definitely D. It's definitely D. Did we get a thumbs up, a thumbs down, Arlie and Tree on D?
Everybody agrees, man.
Arlie, thumbs up. D would be the one telling. Yes. Okay.
Everybody agrees, man.
And the last one, I think this is the last one. You're watching the 2 Live Students.
I've enjoyed these today.
They're always good, man. Congratulations to the great Roxanne Shante. She will be the first solo female MC to earn a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award.
Hello.
Man, you remember the real Roxanne and the Roxanne Shante wars?
What is happening right now?
1980, in the mid 80s. Shante was a beast on that microphone.
One of my favorites.
And so she's getting honored. There's a little video that we had. Do we have that video ready, Tree? Shante talking about. I think I don't know.
If you read the rundown, which I know that you don't care for.
Oh, I saw the rundown. I didn't know that's what the video you were talking about. I thought you were talking about another video. Okay. Yeah, but she received an award, and this little video that I found online was her saying that they were naming the MC of the year or something like that at some rap convention, and she had won, or she was battling somebody. She had won the battle, but one of the judges was Curtis Blow, and Curtis Blow gave it to another person because it was a guy.
She was battling Curtis Blow.
Right. No, she wasn't battling Curtis Blow. Curtis Blow was a judge in the battle that she had with another dude.
Right. And she was 15 at the time.
She was 15 at the time.
Right.
And Curtis Blow and the other judges gave it to the other dude because they didn't want to give it to a woman, in effect. Long story short.
We're just
she
saying
felt real hurt by that.
It was a male-dominated
industry at that time.
Right. And for them to give it to a 15-year-old girl, they thought it would have set hip-hop back.
Yeah. Shouts out to Tony Dorsett. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
That's that NFL money. Appreciate you, alumni.
He's got a pension coming in from the league. He played about 10 years for the Dallas Cowboys.
And we will post all these messages in the super chat. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Roxanne Shante, man.
Well, we got the 2-minute trespass coming up.
Yes, that's correct.
And we're going to feature the great Roxanne Shante. So you youngins, you greenhorns, pay attention to a real female MC. Not talking about hunching and doing all these nasty stuff and all 24/7. Talk about some.
I'm not opposed to the nasty talk.
It's too far. They're going too far, man. That's all they talk about now is nasty and nasty this, nasty that, taking clothes off and sexually pervasive, and it's going too far. Just have some lyrics with some content, some substance, like MC Light
here there.
Couple like MC Light and Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah was talking about being a queen. Well, how do we go from Queen Latifah? To Meg Thee Stallion and Sexy Red? She was all about self-help and, bettering yourself. Queen, you're a queen. My black woman, you're a queen.
Meg does a good job, man.
To this,
I think Loose Neck just donated again.
Shouts out Loose Neck side. Raj went broke paying off these extortion demands. Right. Absolutely.
Hey, whatever y'all do, man, y'all keep it locked. We got a 2-minute trespass coming y'all's way. After that, we'll get back and read y'all's chat. Thank y'all very much, man. We appreciate y'all. Yeah. We really appreciate y'all.
Don't go away.
Yeah.
She was about to let you have it too.
Right.
Now she can't. But now she can't.
Right.
What are y'all doing? I'm so confused.
What are you doing, Shree?
No, I messed up. But if I'm going to we're going to talk about it. We're all family. No. Okay, let me bring them in.
2-minute trespass. Let's go.
I'm here. Because it's loading. If I'm gonna give
because
you guys
she messed up and she's trying to recover. That's why you're here, Arlie.
It's okay to.
I'm happy to be here.
That's what a great producer does.
What is the problem with messing up?
Go ahead, Tree. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was saying that it's trying to go in there. I was saying that I gave y'all the run so that we could run the video of Shante.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all told the whole story, so running the video is kind of a moot point.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get to a point where, we don't have this.
It
just feels like they don't give a damn
while working. They don't like reading while working.
My name is Roxanne. I don't even know. I just like
3 guys, and you know that's true. Let me tell you and explain them all to you. I met this dude with the name of a hat. I didn't even walk away. I didn't give him no rap, but then he got real mad and he got a little tired. If he worked for me, you know he would be fired. His name is Kango, and that is cute. He ain't got money and he ain't got the loot. And every time that I see him, he's always a begging. And all the other girls that he's always trying to lay it. Every time that he sees, he says a rhyme, but see compared to me, is he can't find. Every time I know that I am saying something fresher. In any category, I'm considered the best. And every time that I say it, there ain't nothing less. And everybody knows I will win the contest. So then after that came an educated rapper. His singers started snapping and her hands started clapping. Every time that I see him, everything he say, or every time he says it's coming this way. He said, yeah, you know your mother, her name is Mary. But all he wanna do is just a bust a cherry. Every time that I see him, he's saying something new. But let me explain to him what he should do. He should be like me, a fly MC. Don't never have to bite, will always bite. I have the freshest rhyme that I do recite. And after that, and you know it's true. But let me tell you something else about the doctor too. He ain't really cute and he ain't great. He don't even know how to operate. He came up to me with some bull rap. But let me tell you something, don't you know it was whack? So when he came up to me, I told him to step back. He said, you call yourself an MC? I said, this is true. He said, explain to me really what MCs do. I said, listen very close, cause I don't say this every day. My name is Roxanne, and they call me Shante. But every time that I say I'm from a disser like a disser. It's something that your MC just won't miss her. And if you think it's cute and you think it's alright, but see you said it in a language so you wouldn't have to bite. You started talking pig Latin, didn't make no sense. You thought you was cute, yeah, you thought you was a prince. You're walking down the block, holding your but everybody knows that you're all on my yacht. I'm just a devastating, always rocking, always have the niggas clocking. Everybody knows it's me, you're the always saying it. With everybody pressure, everyone that I'm the best. And every time I do it right, and everyone is in the vibe. Better listen very close, cause I don't say this every day. My name is Roxanne, and they call me Shante. But every time that I say I'm
Shante is considered a trailblazer in this genre, paving the way for both men and women in rap. She's making history this week. She will become the first solo female rapper to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award. Shante was one of hip-hop's earliest success stories, but she didn't get to cash in on her newfound fame. One way she knew she could make money was battling. In 1985, she entered herself into the MC battle for world supremacy.
I remember one of the judges saying, so what does it take for her to lose? So it surprised me.
Yeah.
And they was like, the only way she could lose is if she got like a 4 or something. There's no way she could lose. She's been getting 9s and 10s all day.
I'm getting you.
Never in my mind did I think I would lose. Never in my mind. That never crossed my mind.
But you did lose. Why did you lose?
Because I was a girl. Because I was a girl.
Rapper Curtis Blow gave her a score of 4.
The winner, Busy Bee.
And the crowd went crazy.
Years later, she ran into Blow, who, she says, offered this explanation.
He said, you won that day. He said, but hip-hop would have lost if you would have won that day.
Why?
He said, because hip-hop was just starting to be taken seriously. Hip-hop was a genre of music that at one time was not respected. From poverty in the projects, and they performing in the parks and everything else. And if the best in the world can be a 15-year-old black girl, then they weren't going to respect it.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. Your mic is you muted.
Okay.
That's
I'm
deep.
Unmuted now.
That's
it made
deep.
total sense what Curtis Blow decided to do. He was a progressive thinker. He was thinking about the future of the culture. He was. He didn't want to set the art back. Not that she couldn't have succeeded.
Would that really have set the art back? Hip hop back?
Well, his point is you got all these grown men that's trying to rap, and this 15-year girl comes in. What's going to happen now?
Yeah,
I get it. I don't agree with what he did. If she won, she should have won in my eyes. But I do see what he was thinking.
Yeah, but I mean that would have shown that there's opportunity in hip hop to the point where a 15-year-old girl can win. If you got skills, there's a place for you in hip hop. It's all how you look at things, man. We're ready for the chat. You're watching Two Live Stews Experience.
Couple things. Ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to make mistakes.
Absolutely.
Let's start with that. I'm not afraid of imperfections, but someone here is. Next thing, really, Ryan? He thought I was not listening. Who's going on vacation, but also make sure they're here? Me. But okay. And Indonesia is not my destination. Not this time.
I was joking, Tree.
But next week. Okay, let's get into it. So I put all the stars. I deleted all the other stuff so we could get to the star. Oh, hey. Welcome back.
Hey, Tree.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Would you like me to get started?
I had to run the dog, take the dog out real quick.
Mm-hmm. Perfection spirit. Okay, from Rel Scott. Thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you, Rel.
Ask and you shall receive at Prime Ties to Go. Which they made their goal thanks to you guys.
Yeah, shouts out to at Prime Ties to Go. At Prime Ties to Go.
It means a lot, Rel.
Buy a tie for my boy Rel.
Thank you, Rel.
Let's see. From Till Dog, for his wife, he has donated $5 for her to go get her toes done up for him.
Yeah,
Pumpkin.
Nothing.
Not Arlie. That's from your boo. Thank you so much, Till Dog. We appreciate you. Mr. Davidson, buy with tie, new and used cars. 1.5 bags of there's a lot of commentary about them popcorn.
By the way, I actually put up a poll in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. So as soon as you're done, go and vote for what's the biggest popcorn hustle. Popcorn in the movie theater.
That damn Double Good.
Or popcorn for a charity. Double Good. That's the name of the company.
I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that.
It sounds like if y'all looking for a car, Ty Davidson, you can get a new or used car from Buy with Ty. # Buy with Ty. That's what it sounds like. Okay. That's what it sounds like. That's what I would guess.
Not dismissing us. Okay.
# Buy with Ty. Let me see.
From Loose Neck, right on, Cy. No more perpetuity. Young Newtsy got Belichick in a chokehold.
Well, he's always had young Newtsy, though. That's not new. Yeah, he's always had young Newtsy, young girlfriends.
Nice. More toes. More toes. This time, Eric David. Okay. It's about $47 to get your toes done. Y'all make sure y'all get.
It is expensive.
Get your girl right.
Arlie, do you accept this toe challenge? This feet challenge?
Wait, let me move it. Wait. It's a man on TikTok doing that.
I don't want to see no dude toes. Go ahead, Ollie. Go ahead.
Where's the toe?
These donations are coming in for your feet.
That's why she needs. She won't show us.
You have to share. You have to give a little at a time.
Okay, good. Teasing them. I got you.
Very good. Okay. From Cornell, #1 Dolphin fan, $10. Thank you so much.
He also posted that he's a Dolphin, the team fan, not a young Dolphin fan. Yeah.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you, Cornell. Thank you, brother. We appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, King.
I think we entertain y'all around here.
We try.
Richard Bullock. Blessings. We need them.
Thank you, Richard Bullock.
Richard.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank
Richard.
you.
They need them. Okay. From T-Nice 112.
Old school. P1.
Please like and share and tell a friend to like and share and subscribe so I can.
Wow, we got.
Thank you, T-Nice.
He always was belligerent. T-Nice is a day one listener, though.
Well, how else am I going to go to Indonesia? Thank y'all so much for my Indonesia coins. From Pretty Tony. Good morning, Ryan. Thanks for putting me on to the Georgia Hemp Company.
Game changer. Exactly right.
Make sure we say something.
153.
Okay.
That's our Pretty Tony. Thank you.
Thank you so much for promoting the Georgia Hemp Company.
Have you ever been in their location over there? It's kind of like
I've been to all of them, man. I'm an ambassador. I've been to all of them.
Yeah, man. They got a nice little clean shop. It's real.
Yep. And they have alternatives to opioids, man. All natural meds inside the Georgia Hemp Company, sir.
Have you ever had? Can I ask you a question, Ryan?
Of course.
Have you ever had that kratom, KRATOM, something like that?
I'm not sure, Tree, but they got a bunch of different products in there, and I've used the same 4 or 5 things for the last decade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They send me stuff all the time to try, and I try it and I get it out, but I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. I'll pull it up.
You still
Okay.
got time to bless the show with the super chat. Looked at the bottom right of the chat. You should see a little $sign. Click on that and you can donate. We would appreciate it. Last show of the month of January 2025.
I don't think I can read this one. Right?
Shouts out to you, RTG. Rude to the good bros. Rude dog.
Rude dog.
Thank you, dog.
Thank
Is
you,
that
bro.
like not allowed? Like I can't be on
you-
here saying that, right?
Yeah, that would have been
can-
fine.
You can do it. I mean,
I
we're
don't know.
old. 30 years ago, it might have been a problem in the streets, but we're old. My knees are bad. Go ahead.
So much to say. Okay.
Pause.
From L1220. Bring back the grape from them parts unknown for a Super Bowl breakdown and prediction.
People be calling for the grape. They've been begging for the grape.
You know what? That's a great idea, man. The grape has a problem being on camera.
We can
We
do it.
we can do it.
I'm tired of y'all. We can do it.
Yeah, we can interview the grape and
I've been
Why is
doing
it-
it
why
all
is it-
morning.
Why does it appear that y'all are talking to me about this? I'm not the grape.
no, I'm basically confirming it with you.
Well, why?
Yeah.
Talk to the grape. You don't talk to me.
No, you're right. So
Hell.
we had a
Can he come Monday?
I don't know about that. We gotta prepare for the grape to come down from the heavens above. We have a contributor
well.
to the show named the Sour Grape,
Mm.
and he was a fan favorite back in the day, and maybe we need to bring him back. Go ahead, Tree.
I was gonna say. Oh, I already did that. Okay. Thank you, Griff.
Oh,
you,
shouts
Griff.
out, Griff. Shouts out, Griff. Thank you. Thank
Brother,
you, Griff.
shout out to your integrity for not taking that sweet malt liquor deal. Please write that book. It'll be a best. Can I just say a little bit
Yeah, go ahead.
about it?
Yeah.
They are working on it. The t-shirts may never come,
No, the t-shirts. are
but
coming
when
too.
Tree Taylor is assigned to something, we did like a little dry run, y'all. Doug, I was so proud of you. You weren't yelling at us. It was
So I'm
good.
glad y'all brought that back up.
Oh,
We got into a debate on our text thread with my line brothers about why Kevin Hart and or Shaq would be the face of these gambling sites. One of my line brothers was up in arms that, Shaq is probably not gambling at all, but using his face.
Who brought this up?
Well, again, they were listening to the show and watching the show,
Okay,
and
go
then
ahead,
we
go
started talking about. Okay,
All right.
My point was, Doug and I, when we walked away from those two deals, the Church's Chicken and the malt liquor, when we walked away from those,
Which, by the way, I have no problem with Church's Chicken.
Do y'all eat
It was
church's
just
chicken?
it was right. I eat the hell out of some chicken, some Church's Chicken. It was the way that the product would have been promoted that would have put us in a real
so
bad
they had.
Were
so
y'all
they
gonna
had
be
beef.
shucking and
right,
I mean, like
right.
what's
All of
happening?
that, all of that.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's
all of
that.
awful.
Shouts out to Melvin Eccles. And Melvin, we'll get to that message here in a second. Shouts
I
out to you,
see
Melvin. We
it.
appreciate you, Melvin. But one of my line brothers was up in arms that Shaq is probably not even gambling, but getting paid to do the site. And he is one of the reasons, he and Kevin Hart are one of the reasons why Black Americans that tend to not have as much financial wealth are losing bread with these gambling sites. And they were alluding to the fact that it was because of Shaq and Kevin that was happening.
They're
My
celebrity.
thing was,
Mhm.
what else are they supposed to endorse? Sex, drugs, alcohol, gambling, and food are what people endorse. And all of those things can be bad for our community. All of it. So are they not supposed to endorse anything? And on the heels of that comment, I said, because when Doug and I took our stance, they got our ass out of there. And then what did the community do and or say for us? Bill still got to get paid, right?
So what are you saying? We should have did it?
Oop. Okay.
No, stop for a second, Tree. Hold
Oh
on.
dear God.
What was that big production about just
At
now? So what are
the
you saying?
end.
We should have sold malt liquor to the children.
We would never compromise our morals.
Right.
And we care about our community.
Right. And we paid for it dearly.
But if you don't,
we're
I'm
lifting
gonna-
as we climb.
Right.
However, Bill still got to get paid.
So
And
if
I'm not
you don't
judging
do it,
Shaq and
somebody
Kevin.
will.
Somebody's gonna take that check.
Me and Cameron had that talk yesterday.
No, but in
Somebody's
our
gonna take
case,
that check.
but people that heard us tell the story, in our case, nobody got a check because the whole production got shut down. It was so
shut it all
bad.
down.
We
We
were
shut it all
ahead of the
down.
curve on understanding how bad it was.
Right. But again, these guys are getting these checks, not caring about their communities.
No, I don't have a problem. I guess a line of delineation is, would a white person do the same ad?
They wouldn't be asked to.
They wouldn't ask them to. Exactly
if
right.
it was something bad or negative to our community, they wouldn't be asked to. So my point is, if it's bad for a white person to do it, then it's bad for us to do it too. It's way worse for us to do it.
I agree. I'm not compromising myself or my. I wouldn't know. It is what it is. I don't regret not doing it. But again, bills got to be paid. And everything is possibly bad for people. If they overindulge in everything, it's bad.
I don't have that big of a problem with
Breathing
Kevin
is
Hart
bad.
and Shaq promoting a gambling site
Me
because
neither.
they have white celebrities promoting the same product as well. I don't have a big problem with that.
Okay.
I don't think they're
fine.
foregoing any of their morals or ideals or anything like that.
From Tony Dorsett, thank you so much for your donation because as
Thank you,
Ryan
Tony.
just said,
Ooh.
people's bills got to get paid. So
Thank you.
we thank
Wow.
you.
Thank you, Tony Dorsett.
Loose neck. Raj went y'all read this, but we just wanted to say thank you again for your donation.
Thank you, Loose
Thank you,
Neck.
Loose Neck.
Raj
Right
just
on, man.
had quarters in his pocket, I guess. He had a
Powerful
lot.
people,
Did he
Loose
have a
Neck.
job?
Raj,
Where did he work? He always had
was-
the
he
money
was-
to give her.
he was
What
an
if-
aspiring newspaper writer.
Right.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
a
that's-
writer.
And a
Very good.
tutor. Maybe
He's
he
a
was
writer.
tutoring.
Very good, Doug.
Now, y'all
Very
do
good.
know trivia, and you're watching 2 Live Students Experience. Raj's character is based on,
Cooley
I
High.
think, on Cooley High. On the
Yes,
main
we know.
character in Cooley High was Preach, right?
Yep.
Raj's character on what's the name of the TV show?
What's happening?
What's happening? Raj's character on What's Happening was supposed to be Preach's character in Cooley High. They're supposed to be the same person.
I see.
Yeah.
From RTG, thank you so much. Love the Stews, thanking us for the show. We
Thank you,
thank
brother.
you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Ralph Scott. Thank you,
Mm.
because I need water. I like to be wet.
Pause.
Pause.
I'm about to go. I gotta go. Okay. From Loose Neck. I need a tow price board, Arlie. $10 for 2 and a possible.
Damn.
What you got?
I gotta work on my price board.
Okay. We'll have it ready on
I'm working
Monday.
on my price. I'm over here working on prices. That's what I was over here thinking. Like,
Let's make a graphic.
I mean, it ain't nothing but feet. It ain't like we asked you to pull
No,
out.
that's some people's thing, though, man. It ain't
No,
just a
that's what I'm
foot
saying.
for some people.
What I'm saying is, it's cool. Like, we ain't asked her to, pull out the tatas or nothing like that. Feet are respectable. To quote the great Don King, feet are respectable.
Oh, Melvin, bless you.
Thank you, Melvin Echoes.
Oh my God,
Go
that's my guy
Chiefs.
right there.
I'm just tuning in. Is it National Feet
Wait
Day?
a minute. Melvin is a Chiefs fan.
Shouts out to Melvin
I didn't
Echoes,
know that.
Day 11
We don't
Towing.
care. It's fine.
Catch him
We
at
appreciate you.
447-706-9449. If you have a car problem, Be
Belvin.
Melvin,
Whatever.
Day 11 Towing.
Belvin.
447-706-9449.
Be whatever you want to be, Melvin.
Thank you, Melvin.
JY3, thank you so much. $10 donate. Thank you. He comes
you.
out to the events. We appreciate you. Mr. Dorsett said he feeling good. Now that's $60.
Thank you, Tony Dorsett. I mean,
Wow.
once again, you're a Hall of Famer. You should have some endorsement money coming in. Thank
I
you,
wonder
sir.
if he got that PB working right. Remember, he was having some problems down there.
What are you talking about?
After the man has
Well, no. Well,
here's another 20
when we interviewed Tony Dorsett in studio, he was pushing
ED?
ED medicine.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Yeah,
I don't know
he
why.
talked about his prostate and having prostate problems and how the ED medicine was helping him.
I hope you
So I
got that
was just
straight,
saying,
Mr.
I hope
Dorsett.
he got that straight. Literally, I hope he got it straight.
Raj wasn't like Tommy from Martin, who always have money but didn't have a job, have no job. Why do you think you got to have a job to have money? Y'all sound like Trump. Okay, money just comes and flows to you.
Who's made about $20 billion on some coin that he's got on some crypto or something, and he didn't believe in it a few years ago.
He a felon.
He didn't believe in it. Yeah.
Okay, darlings, I'm going to step out now and go to the airplane.
So,
thank you. If you want
Tree.
Somebody in the stream, bring the music. I love y'all, and I'll see you Monday.
Thank
Bye.
you, Tree. Be careful on your trip, Tree.
Thank you.
All right, Arlie, jump in and finish the rest of these chat messages.
Okay, where were we? Are we reading? We've read super chat, so we've already. Hey, y'all again.
We're reading the super chat and the starred messages.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure we've read all the super chat. Okay, so don't nobody want to play for the mediocre Lakers. Jeannie Buss has turned the Lakers into the Cowboys, a sideshow from Sydney Action Jackson.
Hey man, and I'm not bombing on Bronny. I'm not ishing on Bronny. But I watched the game Tuesday night, and it bothered me because y'all in a position of power at the 5 seed right now in the West. Y'all could do something with that. And it's like y'all weren't trying versus the Sixers.
Go ahead. We'll be fine. Lakers, another championship season. I see it. I can smell it.
Okay. What does it smell? Anyway, from Microwave. What happened? Naughty, the only reason Dak is the highest paid in NFL history is because Jerry waited too long to pay him twice and had no choice.
Could have got him at 35 one time, could have got him at 45 the next.
Thank you, Microwave.
Yep, but he waited for whatever reason, no one knows. He knew he was going to keep dude. He knew he wasn't going to let dude get out of there, and every year you wait to pay, you have to pay more if dude has a good season.
From Loose Neck, I'm waiting on right on side. I am waiting on his comedy tour to start. I like The Rock, but Eleanor made my pants go crazy.
Is that his wife?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me look at Eleanor. I don't remember her being
I don't
hot
think
like
nobody
that.
else's pants was going crazy though. I'm just saying. From Truck D, what makes Jeezy house unrattable? I don't know, Truck D. I just feel like he shouldn't have rats in the very expensive neighborhood he live in.
Well, rats are everywhere.
I know, but they tend to go to places where things are. I don't know. Just let them.
They look for ways to get in. That's all. If there's a way to get in, that's where they want to be at.
Oh yeah, Eleanor could get it back in the day.
Okay.
And this stuff was in the garage. Hence,
but there's
rats
cars
in the garage.
there too.
I never had rats. At any house I've ever owned, I never had rats in the garage. And I know my houses ain't nice as Jeezy's house.
Jesus, they had a whole. You saw the lawns on that? They're manicured. You should have a professional rat killer.
Jeezy shouldn't have rats in his garage.
He should not. I don't know what that's about.
I just think y'all think that rats are.
I'm not saying he can't have rats. I'm just saying.
Of course, it's possible, but what I'm saying is, you get rats from openings. I don't think Jeezy's house was built to a degree where there's openings in the garage for rats to be able to get in.
The garage is the easiest place for rats to come into anyone's house. It opens and closes all day.
But rats, I could see mice, but rats are different. Those are two different. My daddy made me understand those were two different things.
They're the same thing, Arlie. They're cousins.
My daddy said it's a mouse. Stop telling people you got a rat in your house. And I was like, well, whatever it is.
Well, rats are big.
They are.
Rats are big, like
and mice
a foot
are
long, and mice are small.
So maybe he had mice, maybe not rats, and she don't know the difference. I don't know. That just seems odd to me. I think she's just trying to make it sound crazy. You lived over there at the house. Y'all didn't talk about them rats before? You ain't getting.
I don't think. My point is, I don't think rats or mice in your house is a tax bracket situation. There's rats in good neighborhoods. There's rats in bad neighborhoods because it's not condemning you or your home if there's a rat in there.
That's true.
It's cold outside. They want warmth, so they try to find inside. If there's a hole in I'm sorry.
I've never ever. Go ahead, Tree.
Arlie, it's okay. Yeah, loose neck right on side. Tom Brady during the day and the villain known as the deflator at night.
Right. He's a cheating bastard.
He is.
Documented.
RC, they care about Brady's cheating about as much as they care about 45's corruption.
Right. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Like if you say to anybody that Tom Brady is a documented fine cheater, the whole organization during the great era that the Patriots had, they'll gaslight you and say it never happened.
Yep.
It wasn't. You did it.
They were just mad because he was so good. No, we're not. We're not mad.
Right.
Till Dog 12, all the more reason to lift that ban on Pete Rose and apologize to him and Tim Donaghy, NBA ref for that matter.
They'll never do that. They'll never allow Pete Rose to get into the hall.
That's terrible.
Posthumously now, he just died. He died, right?
Yes, he is gone.
Okay, all right. Sometimes
Well, let me make sure. While y'all.
No, he's dead. He's dead. He just died
If
like
we
a
killed him,
couple months ago.
We don't really get to trust that all the time. But Richard Bullock.
He's dead. He is dead.
Yeah.
Y'all need to do a popcorn fundraiser. Yeah, no.
And by the way, I just looked at the poll. Overwhelmingly, it's the popcorn charity hustle winning.
No question, man.
Over the movie theater popcorn.
It's delicious popcorn, but it's very expensive, man.
But it's no way is a comparison to the quality of the popcorn in the movie theater, though. That popcorn, that bag doesn't compare to the popcorn in the movie theater.
Well, but it's different flavored popcorns, man. Like you can't.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that the caramel corn one, man, is delicious.
That's Cracker Jack, though.
It's too sweet.
You get you 4 bags of Cracker Jack, 4 boxes of Cracker Jack. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I've just started giving people that when they used to have it, you can donate $20 and it goes to first responders. I started doing it. I was like, I can't buy. I got popcorn for days.
You agree with me? Thank you. We talked about this earlier, so you heard what we were saying. I'm like, let me just send you $25, man, and for the cause, and let's stop this whole shenanigans about this whole charitable popcorn, man.
Miles is crushing them. Miles is crushing them right now. Let me see where the money's at right now.
Absolutely. Good for Miles. Good for nephew.
Thank you, Craig. Uncle Mike Pryor. Maxie's eyes lit up when he saw Bronny come in the game. Oh, follow the Holy Grill barbecue page like Ryan does.
Yes. You know what he's talking about?
Yes.
Holy Grill barbecue?
His page is some of the best looking food you ever see in your life.
So
great tips.
The Holy Grill barbecue. Holy Grill barbecue.
Like the Holy Grail, but with grill.
The Holy Grill barbecue. Look up that. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh my gosh!
And people watching the show, look it up too.
Look it up.
Be mindful that you're going to be hungry. Be very mindful.
Pretty Tony.
Miles is up $1,000 right now, man. He gonna win this thing.
Oh wow! What does he win?
I don't think he wins anything. That's another part that I don't like. I don't think he gets anything for it, but he's raising money for the charity, so it's okay.
Great plays the pleasure of winning. Pretty Tony, thank you for the donation. Tree got that WAP. Okay, Doug. LOL. Wow.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, Scotty J Sigma, $25. Thank you so much, Scotty J.
And now let's make sure that we clarify. Is it the Holy Grail barbecue or the Holy Grill?
GRILL. It's not coming up.
The Holy Grill barbecue.
Give me 1 second. I'll pull it up.
Is in Pleasant Grove, Utah. I don't think Uncle Mike. I don't think his establishment is in Utah. So we're going to clarify that. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ollie.
Scotty J Sigma, thank you. So glad the Stews are back. Tuning in whenever I can. Thanks for the laughs and much needed escape during my daughter's tough year in and out of the hospital. Oh, we're praying for your daughter, Scotty J Sigma. That is
yes, prayers out to your daughter, bro.
Praying for the babies.
Prayers for the baby.
Pray for the little babies. And praying that she gets well very soon. We have, we already read that one. Maurice Bird, Cowboys' new head coach, hasn't called plays in the NFL in 4 to 5 years. Yeah, everybody's mad about that decision, it looks like.
It is the Holy Grill. The Holy Grill. And Uncle Mike's name is Craig Michael Pryor. Craig Michael Pryor, the Holy Grill.
The Holy
You'll be
Grill.
hungry. Trust me, you're going to be hungry. Be careful. You're going to be hungry.
I don't want to be hungry. Black Diamond said, can't believe neither one of y'all picked car wash for your top 5 list. Yeah, Black Diamond, that list was crazy.
It was a lot I couldn't fit in. We only get 5 choices.
Yeah, and Ryan picked, he didn't even use his 5 but anyway, we're moving on. RC, I've seen better lists from y'all, respectfully. No Dolomite, which way is up? Let's do it again. Yeah, RC, it was a lot.
I pulled up 20 different movies and felt so strong about a couple of them. I put the wrong ones on the damn list.
We got 5 choices, man. Yeah, car wash. Let's do it again. I thought about all of those. Uptown Saturday Night. I thought about all of those. The Toy. Remember Richard Pryor and The Toy?
Oh, yeah.
I thought about all of those, but I was trying to put the things down that I thought the listeners would vote for, and they did.
And they did.
7 to 4.
They also didn't have House Party or Coming to America.
House Party. I thought of all of those. Coming to America, and that's another thing. I wasn't uncertain about the whole term hood. When I think of a hood movie, I don't really think of a big budget movie.
Yeah, but you put white chicks in there. White chicks ain't no hood movie.
It kind of is,
Where that
though.
come from? It kind of not.
That's why he should have lost. That's why he should have
Well,
lost.
you shouldn't have won, though.
I didn't. You're right. You should
Shut
have
up.
won.
I mean, I agree that both lists were questionable.
Very, very. Do we read Till Dog 12's? Raj wasn't like Tommy from Martin, who always had money but didn't have no job. Did we read that one
I think
already?
we did read that. I think
We
we did.
appreciate you
That's
too,
fine.
dog.
But he donated. So
Well,
we
she just wanted to
appreciate
read her man message again. She know damn well we read it. She just wanted to read it one more time. Put my baby message up.
Black Diamond, we can go with y'all and mind our business. We're doing our own thing anyway. We can meet up for dinner, cocktails, and cigars, and then go our separate ways.
Thank
Okay.
you, Black Diamond.
That's great. That's great. Yeah,
Thank you.
because that's the plan.
We need them there.
Y'all are really going to love this first trip, too. So pay attention. Be sure to tune in early next week. We're hoping Monday we're going to announce it, but it might not be until Thursday. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Jungle Brothers. So this was in reference to that white man can't jump, but he dunked on the guy 20-some years ago. That was a charge, and it's photoshopped.
I swear to you, when you watch the video, it looks like it was photoshopped. But it wasn't.
He's up there.
It wasn't.
But we all know that they can't jump that high. We know that.
But he did it.
No, he didn't really do it.
They could, they've been, the AI is something now. I don't know.
No, it's not AI. We've been talking about this for 36 years.
It
I
was
know.
AI.
Something ain't right. They weren't photoshopping back
It
then,
was
though.
the first AI-generated photo or video ever.
And listen, I know young people watch it right now thinking, what are they talking about? It's not that serious. Watch the video on YouTube, and you'll see in the middle of the dunk, it looks like somebody hits a button, and he does this.
He just elevates.
He just elevates more.
Crazy. RC Apollonia says she never slept with Prince in a recent interview. And I don't think Prince slept with all them people. I think people just thought it because he was always talking about sex and dancing around. But if he did, I think Carmen Electra tried to say that it wasn't all that. That wasn't, I feel like it was Carmen Electra, but I might have it wrong.
Wait a minute. Prince come up
Oh,
short.
you be so nonchalant when you say certain stuff.
Prince be coming up short.
I know he didn't. He probably got it's probably down to his ankle, Lord. Oh, I love him so much.
Arlie's a Prince fan. If you
love Prince, man.
Prince said he didn't like fans because they were fanatics, and that scared him. So I always say I'm a Prince friend, even though we never met. But I would put him in my pocket if I could.
Thank you, Curtis Brown. Thank you,
Curtis Brown.
Kurt.
What up, those dudes?
Kurt,
from
what
the
up,
D.
though?
Thank y'all, man. Really appreciate
From
it.
the D. And then Jungle Brother says, first test I passed in medical school was about dermatology, thanks to UTFO.
Medical school. Jungle Brother's a doctor?
No, he's joking about the UTFO song.
Oh, okay.
Biology. Right.
Right.
They have all the E's. I think that right now that's all our chat, ladies and gentlemen.
We got 8 more. Hit the start. Hit the
You got
star
8
at the
more
top
stars.
left.
I got started. Oh, we already read those. They say nobody unstarred them. This is Tony.
Oh,
okay.
okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, Nadi,
they
hit
were
the
ready.
music. Nadi, hit the music, baby.
Hey, real quick before
Nadi.
Nadi hit that music, man. Pete Carroll is insinuating that he might consider bringing Russell Wilson to Las Vegas. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't think he's insinuating that. I think that talking heads are just assuming. I mean, because, the relationship they had in Seattle for all those years makes sense. They need a quarterback.
Lastly, one more thing. Mike McCarthy said he's taking his name out of the coaching hires for the last job on the market, which is the Saints job. Your thoughts on why Mike McCarthy didn't get one of the several jobs that he was an applicant for?
I don't think he was an applicant. I think he's just going to take a year, and every year at the end of the season, there's 5 or 6 jobs available. He will have his pick next year. He's going to chill. Imagine having a pocket full of money, walk away from your industry, but know without a shadow of a doubt, a year later, you're going to have a job of your pick.
Yeah, that and Jerry Jones did him a disservice. Jerry Jones didn't allow him to interview for the Chicago Bears job because he hadn't fired him yet. And after certain jobs were being filled, then he fired Mike McCarthy, and the Saints is just not the place to go. The Saints are having a hard time finding a coach right now.
McCarthy still did get the interview with Chicago. He was interviewed. I think he had 2 interviews with Chicago Bears before they made the decision to go with Ben Johnson.
Yeah, I think they hired Ben Johnson. Well, they already knew they were going to hire Ben Johnson prior to him getting the interview, which was why they was talking about how Jerry Jones kind of stiffed Mike McCarthy. Like I said, the Saints job, Kellen Moore is the leading candidate right now. He just did a 9-hour interview a couple days ago, but nobody really wants to take that job because they're $100 billion over the cap. Quarterback situation is messed up. And they got high-priced free agents that they got to either pay or let go.
Wait,
Jerry
9
Jones
hours.
Jerry Jones may have stuck it to Mike McCarthy, but Mike McCarthy is the one that stuck it to him. He really did.
9-hour interview. That was with the dinner and everything like that, right? They were out showing him the town. They didn't talk him and ask him questions for 9 hours, right?
Great job, Dredge. You get an A+ today, man. We appreciate your contribution, sir. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Not A.
Arlie Michelle, outstanding job, Arlie. Thank you very much.
You get an A, and you get an A, and you get an A.
Everybody in the chat room, thank y'all, man. It's because of you that we do what we do every single day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Super chat.
Thank you.
All the super chatters, man. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's
a
more
lot
than
of
20 people that gave money. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all, man. We got a whole lot of stuff going down. A lot of good stuff going down. We're going to have some fun. We're going to travel. We're going to see the world. But thank y'all, man. It's because of y'all. Thank y'all. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Did Doug leave by design?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Doug and Arlie just dipped on us.
Doug just got up and left like that without.
They just dipped, man.
I left so that you could be, say your thing in peace. That's what I wanted you to do. And Doug is back.
What just happened, man? You just got up and walked away?
And you're on mute.
What are you talking about?
You got up and left.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love, because that's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Peace, y'all. The Crying Ryan shirt will be a bestseller.